say the N-word, you
What?
fucking black guy!
The very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Hidden key, a leap not taken. Retrace your steps, escape your past, and the key will be yours at last. What part of your past are you trying to escape, Halliday? This is the Oasis, a whole virtual universe. You can do anything, be anyone, without going anywhere at all. The Oasis was created by James Halliday, and what he left behind changed everything. A contest, 3 impossible challenges. The first to finish gets complete control of the Oasis, which means complete control of the future.
Contest has got to be about connecting with someone, connecting with the world. So we take it together?
Sure. Save the Oasis.
Save the world.
Players, are you ready?
That's better. I'll wave to you from the finish line. McFly.
That went well.
It's another dope thing. I don't like the name. I don't like the name drop. Hot shit like cocaine drops. All I do is drop top. Saying I'm so goddamn hot. If you get an old gun, then go get a
we back. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. What it do? Get some mic checks poppin'. Camera working alright. check, mic check.
L-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheap. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends. I'm L-R-E-E, fuck nigga free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga cheap. And I'm S-I-N-G-L-E again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet ass friends.
Check to make sure it ain't on static here on your plate. I start this motherfucker live. I hear this shit fucking up. Oh, start it over.
Popping out at party, gotta put me for a show. They say I be living fast, nah, pussy boy slow. Hey, we hopping out at red lights, twerking on them headlights. She say she can't come outside today, that means she scared, right? I be put up in the winter, in the summer, pop out at night. Bragging on that nigga top, you better hold his head tight. Anyways, life's great, pussy still good. They still eating cake, wishing that a bitch would. Got my foot up on their necks, as a bitch should.
Mic check. Shit might be sounding static. It's about to piss me off. Hold up. All right, we sounded straight. We are back. You know what it is, who it is. You should know by now if you've been watching here. I am King MattTheGod. We back with another live stream. And this one, another dope one, deep one. I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve. Today's topics, what's popping, what's trending. Back with another live one. This time, we're going to call this one Vision versus Quest. Ready Player One. By now, everybody, if you've been online today, you've been seeing that that Apple released this new Apple Vision Pro. Augmented reality, glasses, technology, VR type shit going on. I'm going to be honest with you. I was sleeping on VR. I ain't even going to hold you up. I've been sleeping, taking a nap. A real hard nap. Like, I don't even know why. Like, everybody been locking in the VR, and I'm just sitting here like, duh. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I need to.
You serious?
Step my tech game up. So this video, we're gonna hit you with a live. We're gonna go in a little deep and on this Apple Vision Pro. It's kind of like a review without the visor. I'm kind of mad every time I do a video like this. I'm like, damn, I wish I had went and copped that joint. But they said that joint like 3,500 hundo. Oh no. And the Quest is probably like, I don't know, probably like 500 or something. But it's a deep topic because I already knew, as you can see, I'm putting it in alongside the same category as Ready Player One, and I already knew that the future was going this way and that we was going to end up fucking stuck and lost in VR and virtual reality. But augmented reality is even a better level because it's merging what's in front of you with the technology, with the visuals and the interaction with it right in real time, and that's just fucking amazing. I have so many fucking ideas, and we're gonna go over some of these ideas as we go through the video. Pretty sure someone gonna fucking steal my idea, but if I can step my game up, man, because the implications for this shit, even just shit like RPGs and Pokemon, just imagine, like, that shit'll be fucking off the fucking chain. So we gonna get right into it. How y'all feeling? Hope the audio and everything goes right. and I don't have to be cutting shit up and re-uploading the video. So let's go. We're gonna head over to YouTube, Instagram first. Hit y'all with some shit. Then we're gonna jump over to PowerPoint. Let's see what we got for y'all on the Instagram side of the game. Boom. Boom, boom. All right. So a lot of things I have in my mind when I think about VR and augmented reality is I don't want society to get too lost in the shit, like to the point that where you miss out on life because we already be stuck in the game all the time, in the house all the time, watching YouTube and social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all those apps, social media apps. We already be kind of lost in the sauce already. So imagine you add this new tech and it become a social norm. Shit, imagine everyone walking around with a fucking AR goggles. AR for augmented reality, obviously. And so imagine if everyone's just walking around with this shit on, not interacting. I'm trying to see what my focus at on my camera. Not interacting with each other, but only time we reacting with each other is the other person has fucking AR glasses on. Shit gonna be weird, but it's a lot of pros and cons. I was thinking like, shit, fuck reality, or fuck going out, or fuck going to parties and bars. You go right in the VR world and this shit might be lit in the motherfucker. And different missions and games. You know how Fortnite always have like interactive big MMORG, what is it, MMOG parties and shit. So just imagine the implications and where they can take this. I think they'd even thinking to scratch the surface on the level that I'm going to be trying to push this shit to. So let's go. We're going to hop over to Instagram. Let me get me off the fucking screen. I'm quiet because I'm adjusting some levels here. This shit crazy. Obviously, he staged. He had someone walk around and record him all day. But it's plenty more footage of a whole different bunch of people walking around. Like the one him walking across the street. This showing crazy. Roll up like, oh, get that shit up, Poppy. Until everyone has one, it's gonna be real sketchy and real dangerous to just be casually walking around with one. Like once everyone has it and it's a normal way, no one's really gonna be like thirsty or fucking want to go viral for fucking knocking your head off to take your visor. Like, so that's already one of the cons. That's a negative right there. Like until everyone has it and catch up, we're gonna be looking at motherfuckers like weirdos, or you doing too much, or like. But secretly, we all want one. We all want to join the party. So let's not cap. As much as I think this could be a bad idea for society, I'm looking at it like, give me mine. I'm about to get me one. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Apple Joan for $3,000 for $4,000, but shit, I was thinking like I might just chop up that fucking $4,000 and just really start pumping out fucking VR augmented reality fucking live streams. That shit'd be banging, like screen recording my fucking what I'm seeing in my goggles. Like that shit'd be fire. Like I'm just I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited. So let's watch this one more time. We're gonna go to the next slide. This John crazy. He threw a oop to himself like alley-oop. The way he looked at the car door, almost like it was probably something interacting with the car door as he closed it. Like, yo, and this the thing that's going that it was on my mind. I was thinking about, like, imagine the fucking VR pets people gonna be having. Like, motherfuckers gonna be walking, interacting with an invisible dog, and niggas gonna be looking at this nigga like he crazy. But then if another person comes up with the same VR app, a dog pet app with some fucking AR glasses, imagine that they could see your fucking pet and they could see your pet. Like, they could see your pet and you see their pet. Like, that shit'd be so fire. I can't even hold you. Like, I was thinking about different modes, like safe mode or you know, on video games like friendly fire modes where someone's pet can't just like Pokemon can't just kill your Pokemon on sight. Like, you have it off, like you can interact but they can't cause damage or hurt. But then I think on some modes where you can switch it off, where at any moment your fucking pet, your Pokemon gonna be rumbling somebody else shit. Like, I was just like, yo, that shit'd be fire. You walking in the mall and motherfucker, you come up with your fucking super monster looking pet, and then they come up with they John, and y'all John just start rocking because y'all both got on fucking dual mode, automatic dual mode. Man, this is what I was thinking about for years, about like interacting with the MMOG games and being able to like on site fight people. We be on the bus, you whip out a little mini controller that interacts. Like, I'm just juiced up about this. Like, and I hope I can come out with an app because I know it's mad motherfuckers gonna be coming out with mad different games and ideas for this shit. It's gonna be fucking off the hook. Like, I'm sorry, society might have to just fold and just go ahead and goggle up, pause. He had to slam the door like that, no damn.
James Halliday saw the future, and then he built it. He gave us a place to go, a place called the Oasis.
And then somebody gonna come with a banging ass game or app on it where people just gonna be building up their avatar. And I was thinking also like a mode on like one of these apps or fighting game or Pokemon apps or some shit they're gonna make. It's like your avatar will be almost like say like a Spider-Man got that, like say like he had that Tony Stark suit, or how Venom has his symbiote, and it's like you would have on your player, your created player, like as skin. So other people see the glasses, they see your warrior you made or your fighter you made, and like, and in some modes you can just push like AI mode, and your avatar will probably jump off of you and start fighting the other person's avatar. They like, I was just thinking about mad different concepts. Like, you just activate your avatar like dual mode motherfucker, and the avatar, like, the only way people will see y'all two avatars fighting, though, if you have AR goggles, it probably look crazy. You'd see two motherfuckers with goggles just running around in the park, interacting like they fighting, calling on Pokemons, invisible Pokemons. It'll look crazy. But I bet motherfuckers like, damn, I need me some fucking goggles. I need in on that action. That shit gonna be popping, yo. Give it 2 years. Then everybody gonna be walking around with these Jones. So somebody gonna come with some game, some deep and straight Sims type game. But this, I don't think it should be total VR. Like, it has to be interacting with reality, or people gonna get too absorbed in it. Like, they're gonna be like fucking vegetables. This used to be my like favorite movie for a while, like just because like every time a movie of this type idea or like caliber comes along, it just takes our imagination to somewhere else. Like the final battle scene when they was all fighting, like I was just like imagine, and since then I always be looking for a MMOG game where just like 100 people on the battlefield and everyone's online. Like those are the best games. Like maybe a couple AI or computers sprinkled in, fucking fighters too, but for the most part, all fucking real players, all users. Like that shit'd be fire. Like, so imagine you had the VR goggles. See, the next level is where they can develop a suit or something that all your motion could be used to control your fighter or your character. For now, they just use like the VR like joysticks and stuff. You probably push the button for them to walk forward or something, but soon we gonna have the full motion capture suits, and we just need some type of implication or environment or some type of a room that we can run around in, like, and not like, you know what I mean, run around. It got plenty of space, like a gym. Those suits would be perfect for like a gym or maybe some stationary type of treadmill type shit, just like how Ready Player One had. You had the stationary treadmill where you can run around. So that's a lot of ideas that they need to start quickly implementing. Unfortunately, motherfuckers gonna say, fuck the real world, we going in fucking VR. Like VR is where it's at. Like party, they gonna be like, party at my house in VR. Motherfuckers will be like, yo, that's fire, bro. That's fire. You go to the party, if you go there in person, if you have your VR AR goggles, different shit you can see around the party, around the house that other people without glasses can't see. Like, it just should be fire, man. You could do endless amounts of things with this, like, but at what cost to humanity? That's the point.
I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the oasis itself.
And how the hell is he winning?
Find him.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm about to fold. I might just fold, but I think the Apple Vision, you need fucking Apple Vision, you need an iPhone though, so I gotta figure that out. Can you use the Apple Vision, the link up with your PC, or you have to have, you know what I mean? About to do a quick mic check just to make sure I ain't talking staticky. Static daddy. Have a chick. I need any chicks out there and bitches out there, and I need you to say some fucking sexy intros like Maybach music, Matt back music, Matt smash my back, man. like we got static, baby. Like some catchy catchphrase with a sexy chick voice on it. All right, the mic sound good. It's probably a little loud, but fuck it. I'd rather be loud than too low, man. If I listen back to this video and the mic too low, or I'm getting sleepy at the end and it's low, I'm gonna be like, God damn, delete. Nah, I ain't deleting shit. All right, let's go back.
Just a game. I'm talking about actual life and death stuff.
The oasis, the world's most important economic resource.
It's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
Like many of you, I only came here to escape. but I found something much bigger than just myself. Are you willing to fight? Help us save the...
I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion.
The crazy thing, I was thinking about it too, like, it's gonna be over. Like, niggas gonna really be stop fucking with these bitches when let y'all get them fucking VR up and the fucking robot bitches, cyborgs, baddies, cyborg baddies. Like, niggas gonna be like, niggas ain't gonna come outside no more. Niggas gonna figure out a from home income. And niggas go, I mean, the house fucking a cyber wife, like, we fucking a cyber bitch, like, that would be real weird. Like, I think it's gonna be bad for society, but fun. It's gonna be fun, but bad. Can you imagine, like, doing a double date? Two of you and your homie, y'all both got your fucking artificial, wifey, like, and y'all just going like a VR date and shit. You and your homie both never leave your home. Y'all just sitting at home going on a VR date. Then you put on the fucking sensor suit, be smashing cyborgs and artificial intelligence. Like, creepy, but sign me up. Fuck it. I don't want to be the lonely nigga without no fucking cyber bitch. Like, I'm trying.
What kind of haptics you rocking? You got the gloves and full visor or full body?
Yeah, right there. Clapping them cyber cheeks.
Yeah. I got the X1 haptic boot suit with the microfiber crotch inlay.
What kind of haptics you rocking? You got the gloves and full visor or full body?
Nah, bro. First time I get some cyber head, man, it's over with. Give some cyber head, it's over with. Motherfuckers like, you ain't coming outside? Nah, I'm good. I'ma stay in the house, chill on the fucking visor. Nah, it's gonna be game over when we get the robot wives, not the cyber wives, the straight androids, like fucking, and they be really like fluid like a human. Niggas gonna be like, I ain't gonna hold you up. Niggas ain't gonna be fucking with no human bitches no more. They gonna be like, I can just be with this chick that's just cool and not gonna argue with me, and like, she fucks me anytime I fucking ask her. She just like, and doesn't get tired. Like, she like, she can ride all day. Like, solar powered. But yeah, it's crazy how I start talking about it right on this part. Like, this how it's gonna be, man. Motherfuckers gonna be, chicks gonna be on that shit too. Like, it's gonna be fun and crazy, but it's ultimately gonna be the downfall of humanity, because we just gonna be doing too much instead of interacting and bonding with each other. So we're gonna have to try to figure it out, like how to have fun with it, but not just overdo it.
What kind of haptics you?
All right, let's see. This guy, I guess he uploaded. See, mad people was uploading shit just in the last 2 days. I guess Apple released it probably like a week ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So Bull posted something of him watching basketball. This would be dope. But like I said, it's not going to reach its full effect and amazingness until everyone has one. So like 3 of y'all could be sitting with your visors on and watching the game, interacting, passing like fucking digital shit to each other and shit like across the room. Like it would be crazy. Like I pass a fucking $20 cash at midair digital like and you grab it in the air like all right, I'll pay for the pizza, and then like you pass the menu over to your homeboy, just slide in front of his face like that should be fire, bro. Like, yo, they need to hurry up. I ain't gonna hold you up. Where's that?
All right, this is officially a dream come true, right? We got the NBA dashboard over here. I'm watching the NBA game. Let's go Heat, right? I can just grab the corner, make it smaller, but then I can also make it huge. Like, look how big I can make this thing. And it feels real. Like, it feels like it's in my space. Like, look, half my dog is not even showing up. What's up, Archie? I'm walking through here. I'm going over here to grab this, right? Like, it just feels real. I got Twitter over there in the corner that I can just look at and then just swipe through. Like, it knows that I'm looking at it. Of course, everything is Vision Pro, Vision Pro, Vision Pro. Tap this. I can go to Safari if I want to. Click that open, grab this, move it behind me maybe, so it's not in my way of anything.
And tap to
now I'm on YouTube. Let's pause that. Let me go back.
The one problem they said that I guess it's probably some licensing disagreements and that YouTube and other apps aren't on the Apple Vision Pro, but I mean you can still go on like the regular browser. But some people, that's what makes YouTube dope. That app, you go to your playlist. I mean, you can probably do that just on a regular browser, but the app is just so much better when you on YouTube and different. So it's gonna be interesting to see what apps Apple was able to secure licenses or whatever it is. Probably Apple just didn't want to pay. It was like, fuck it, we're gonna just go with our own fucking. But Apple needs to step their game up and figure out how to create their own social media, like just a spontaneous app with some cool feature that's different from the others that Apple created, and it's a wrap. Apple will had that shit on lock after that, but they don't have right. They got the devices, and they need to just stop playing, man. Throw that money to YouTube because everyone uses YouTube now, but you can still watch it. But y'all get the point. So this is dope. You can watch the game. I think it's a little non-inclusive and divisive if other people in your house don't have one. That's the problem. Like now, when everyone has one, a couple of y'all walking around the house like watching the same thing or interacting with each other with your devices, it's gonna be the bomb.
Back to the game. Press play. It's just amazing. It's amazing. All right, this is officially a dream come true, right? We got the NBA dashboard over here. I'm watching the NBA game. Let's go Heat, right? I can just grab the corner, make it smaller, but then I can also make it huge. Like, look how big I can make this thing. And it feels real. Like, it feels like it's in my space. Like, look, half my dog is not even showing up. What's up, Archie? I'm walking through here. I'm going over here to grab this, right? Like, it just feels real. I got Twitter over there in the corner that I can just look at and then just swipe through. Like, it knows that I'm looking at it. Of course, everything is Vision Pro, Vision Pro, Vision Pro.
I added this because it said official case for Apple Vision Pro is $200, but that's like what's another $200 when you're spending $35? God damn. That's drawing. What's crazy is they know they're going to make their money because all the athletes, all the rappers, all the celebrities, all the people with a lot of money and money to just spend and throw away, they're going to buy one. It's a given. But do they know that if they made the price lower, maybe like just $1,000, a whole shitload of more people will buy it? But will that equal out to the same amount as if you had it a higher price and only a certain amount of people got it? Like, so they must have did the numbers when it was like, if we set it at 35, we're going to get the same amount if we put it lower for everybody to get it So let's just go high first. Cause they do the numbers. So they probably gonna go high first, and then eventually they're gonna lower it, and it's still gonna be the same amount because now everybody adds one. So it's like they're gonna it's like scrape the river, scrape the pond for all the rich niggas first, get them a quiet, and then after they got it, then they gonna lower it so everybody can get it. So boom. Yeah, I guess you might need a case because we break. That's it's like breaking your car, like in like a second, a quick second snap. Damn, like 3,500. That's a wheel and up. Like it's like breaking your car out of nowhere. Like and you can't just fix it like a car and go get $300 to fix the wheel or some shit. Or fix the bent fender or something, you know what I mean? That shit is over with. Break something on that joint, it's over. 35 gone. Right, let's go to the next one. All right, probably got some more viral clips. See, I wanted this video make it. At first, it was going to be an Apple Vision Pro live stream because it was just shocking to see this wave and this momentum of this release in the last 24 hours. And then I started doing research, and the Meta Quest is good too, but it doesn't has that buzz and hype. So we're gonna compare them, have them go up against each other, and see what other videos and other people have said about the two, and which ones is worth it, and what's the difference. But for now, we got some crazy more videos just coming out of people fresh out of the fucking all night line, 2 a.m. in the morning line prior to get a Vision Pro. Niggas tripping. But it's probably not tripping if you know what he was looking at. You be like, yo, this shit is next level, what he doing. Probably got a virtual trainer right there. Nah, he probably watching TV and bullshit. He bullshitting. You all straining. Take them glasses off. You want to be straining. Stay safe though. Like, I mean, people for the most part don't bother each other, but we in the viral age. People don't even want the goggles. They just want to be filmed as knocking the goggles off your head and taking them. And that's more. That's worth more than actually having the goggles, because you go viral and then it might change your life for the good or the worse. Might go to viral or you might go to jail, one or the other. But it's still, you should be a little safe though. Like, obviously he has his friend there recording him as he's going through the city. Nah, this look dangerous though. I mean, but it still allows you to see, but it's not actually you're actually seeing. You're seeing a video footage playback in real time. So it's not actually like you're actually looking through the goggles and seeing with your own eyes. The goggles technically could, like, say if AI was corrupted, it just give you a false and you thinking the road is clear or the light is green. And you just get sideswiped by a fucking 18-wheeler, like. Yo, that shit has set you up, like. Yo, see, that's why I said we gotta be careful, like, or some next level hacking, or if AI just decided to, hey, let's make them think that the road is clear and you about to get fucking ran through by a straight train. You'd be like, what's that noise? It'd be like, that's just some the chick be talking to you like, oh, that horn, that's nothing. Don't ignore that. You have the right of way. Proceed. Right off a cliff. Like, so that's why you gotta be careful. Like, I was wondering about that. Like, is there any lag or even like a millisecond lag that would not be good for our coordination, or like, because like I said, this is not your real vision when you seeing it. The camera is giving you real-time playback of what it's seeing. So you be careful. If it could be some type of super millisecond lag, you missed that ledge. Missed that step. Like, all right, let's go. But that's what I say. It still look a little dangerous to me. I don't know. Just driving with it for right now, like, it probably enhance your driving, but I have some concerns. Even driving, his shit probably fucking self-driving car anyway. You ain't you pulled his dumb ass over. Pull that shit over, dickhead. Take that shit off. They might regulate that shit there where you can't wear it at first driving or something. It's going to be a lot of battles and type of legislations and restrictions they're going to be trying to. Y'all gotta see the comments. The comments cracking me the fuck up. One of the comments, the real Reese, defo, I guess definitely not taking over the world at 3,500 for sure. But you know, all the rappers and everybody gonna have it, and then all the motherfucking have-nots gonna be trying to be like the celebs, so they gonna be spending their last fucking money they fucking need, and be broke, and they gonna have one. Like, it's just a stunt. It's gonna be a status symbol of like, oh, I got one. Oh, you don't got these Jones yet? And here go the next comment. OD.XMN and the dystopia begins. Yeah and no. That's why I said I kind of welcome this, but we're gonna have a talk about what we should be doing with them and what we should not be doing with them. You know, just to do the right thing. I was thinking because a pedo could have that shit on and that shit do some weird shit with it. They got some, you know, them hackers and them deep dark web motherfuckers with they fucking softwares probably have some weird ass freak shit. When they look at kids, it'd be on some weird shit, like different shit. I'm thinking this because I'm looking at Bull. Bull look like he cruising around, being a fucking perv with his glasses on. Boy, lock his ass up. This nigga doing some creepy shit with the goggles. Oh fuck. Damn, mouse died. Let's get the backup mouse. All right, let's get this back.
No, I know.
Hey, yo, chill out, Grandpa.
No, I know. No, I know. No, I know.
That won't give that man a heart attack.
No, I know.
I ain't know why y'all would do that. That man don't know where he at.
No, I know.
Probably got him on fucking Pornhub. Freak ass.
No, I know.
He's like reaching out for some titties. I say, what the fuck? They at a Star Trek convention? Everybody walking by looking like a motherfucking Star Trek officer. Like, fuck fucking beam me up fucking pen badge on and shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, what's happening here? Star Trek convention ass bulls. What do Star Trek say when they I know they don't say it, not infinity to beyond. That's Toy Story. They say. I can hear the music. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta look that up. What the fuck they say? To space and beyond. Pornhub and beyond. He on some freak shit. You know, where you got Grandpa watching in there, freak ass bull, at the Star Trek convention. This the blue what's the name of a Starfleet ship? The blue Icarus blue. Some stupid shit. All right. Why I do that? I think that's it. No, I got more. Hold on. Yeah, I think there was. Look, they all hype. Boy, they don't take their ass to work. Damn puppets. Sheep, man. Made some sheep. These niggas is sheep. I'm about to be out there with them like, give me mine. Give me mine. I'm sorry if I got by an iPhone though. Somebody let me know in the comments. Do you got buy the iPhone for that? Or can I use it with Bluetooth or whatever? Link it with like PC and like PlayStations and different things, like, cause that's corny if you can only do it with iPhone. Y'all really hindering like the progress. They should have that shit compatible with Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Nintendo. Any device that has some type of Bluetooth on it, have it compatible. Stop playing. All right, a couple more comments. King of Trainers. I have a feeling Apple is behind all these people and videos. It's great marketing. Yeah, it's great marketing, I guess. I think the people posting online is marketing for themselves. Because some people, the common man, get it. He gonna be walking down the middle of the street in the fucking Bronx, swiping away fucking windows in the air, invisible windows. Like, this shit's about to get real weird and spooky. At least niggas ain't putting on dresses and fucking. I don't give a fuck. Like, what the fuck you do? Like, maybe we seem like maybe life is balancing out. Like, all the weird shit in the last 2 years and them with they freaky ass shit. But motherfuckers gonna be online though. We gotta watch that too. Motherfuckers gonna be online. You think you talking to a bitch and you gonna be like, yo, what's up, babe? They be a whole virtual man. Be a whole man with a female avatar, like in L10. That's crazy. Remember I say how you have like the sensor suit or something like that, and you be thinking you fucking making out with and fucking a chick with a virtual avatar, and be a fucking dude with his fucking female avatar. See, that's what I say. We gonna be in some dangerous territory, man. It gotta be some type of confirmation. Like, you can't. That's violation. They gonna be like, why do I have to tell him? Well, we don't even see each other in person. That's his responsibility to not be having cyber sex with a man if he doesn't want to. Like, it's his fault. He should have fucking did his research. See, I'm opening up a can of words on this topic. I want to move on, but this is a real deep topic. Like, dude, motherfucker have to disclose his gender if he's interacting with you with a fucking female avatar or some shit. Like, you gonna be dating a motherfucking dude using a female avatar. God damn. See, it's gonna get spooky out here. All right, fuck it. Apple, you going to hell. You ain't fucking Meta forehead ass Facebook bull. I don't know. I can't remember his name right now. Jiu-Jitsu. Call him Jiu-Jitsu Facebook head ass bull. Look at this bull.
I'm not making this up.
Yeah, somebody walk by, punch him right in the stomach. I bet he stopped walking around like that. That'd be fucked up.
I'm not making this up.
Was she saying what for? Was she want one? Listen to the noise. It sounds like a video game. Bull car flashers make this shit make it sound like he like this is a scene out of Mario Brothers or something. Like you hear the noise, that shit sound funny as shit with it. Like boink 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 boink. I need some Mario sound effects right now, like boink 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 boink. Like his ass gonna fall down a fucking pothole or manhole like a fucking video game. Better look where you going, motherfucker. This shit like a movie for some reason. A 10-second walk across the street looking like a movie. Yeah, when a car run your dumb ass over, you get your stupid ass out the street, dumb ass. Get your dumb ass out of the motherfucking street. You motherfuckers ain't even gonna be able to eat without fucking having their goggles on. This shit gonna be some trash ass food, but the goggles gonna make it look like steak and potatoes. You gonna eat some trash though. What kind of world are we about to be in? Like, take the glasses off. I be mad as hell. You be mad as hell with your teenagers. You be telling them to take that shit off at the table. Take that fucking shit off at the fucking table. Alright, let's go to the next.
Viviana está manejando, pero yo voy a disfrutar de una película aquí en el camino, Apple TV. Y es más, si quiero hacer que desaparezca todo, mejor me voy a la playa para verlo. Uf. Un poquito de Ted Lasso, ok. Monarch. Está la ventana afuera flotando. Viviana está manejando.
It might be bad still. Like, it's like good. It's another one of those. It's gonna be very, very good and very, very bad at the same time. Like, it's like cheering and celebrating, and in the middle of cheering and celebrating, you think in your head like, oh shit, this might fuck up society for real. Like, I don't know, man. Motherfuckers might be just way too into the. It's like we really ain't gonna stop and smell the roses now. We're gonna be trying to smell the VR roses. We ain't gonna be able to fucking just enjoy the scenario, enjoy the scene when we driving cross country. Enjoy the fireworks. We gonna always have to have the goggles on. Shit, motherfuckers always gotta be trying to record and post shit to go viral now. So imagine with these glasses, motherfuckers gonna be always online posting. Yeah, look at me. Got my goggles on. I'm at the Niagara Falls. I ain't even watching it and appreciating it with my God-given eyes. Cause I got me an Apple Vision Pro. You ain't like me. I'm fly. Somebody push your ass off over that waterfall. You wasn't paying attention. But like I said, it's gonna be a good thing and a bad thing. So it's like I'm curious and cautious at the same time. All right, let's keep going.
Flotando.
He's speaking Espanol. No hablos en español, compadre, amigo. All right, let's go to the next slide.
Camino, Apple.
Yeah, this is spooky and weird, but cool. It's like creepy and cool at the same time.
Heroes among us.
The goggles really might be have some app or something to make you feel like you really coaching or something, or interacting with them. Like fuck around, damn near feel like you running down the sideline watching them play, but you just still standing still. Like it should be weird. Like sit your dumb ass down. Boston must be winning because they didn't like sit your stupid ass down. Hey, listen. You trying to watch the game? This motherfucker standing up and shit. All right, keep it up. When a fucking missed pass come at your head like fucking 50 miles per hour, bust you right in your goggles. Them Jones gonna be shattered.
Recognize an individual who has made an overwhelming impact on the lives of others. We probably call them heroes among us.
It'd be funny as shit when a basketball player run over to the ref like, yo, kick them guys out. Every time a dude's come there with one of them goggles on, LeBron James can be like, him right there. That's fucked up. Him right there, get my ass. Alright, let's go to the next one.
I don't know if it's just me, but I got a weird feeling about these Apple Vision headset things. I mean, it does feel like a Black Mirror episode. Everyone is in their own virtual world. Apple basically took virtual reality to the next level. It's like having your phone or laptop in your head. Check this out. I don't know if it's just me, but I got a weird feeling about these Apple Vision headset things. I mean, it does feel like a Black Mirror episode. Everyone is in their own virtual world. Apple basically took virtual reality to the next level. It's like having your phone or laptop in your head. Check this out. I don't know if it's just me, but I got a weird feeling about these Apple Vision headset things. I mean, it does feel like a Black Mirror episode. Everyone is in their own virtual world. Apple basically took virtual reality to the next level. It's like having your phone or laptop.
Don't be talking about fucking almighty Apple Christ, Apple Jesus Christ. That's why I don't want to go too hard and be slanging any of these companies. They gonna be like, shut him down, YouTube. Fucking asshole. So don't be on there bashing their new product. They want every dollar.
Up in your head. Check this out.
They ain't playing games. I think that was the last one. All right, let's head over to PowerPoint. How y'all feeling? I wonder what's your thoughts about it. I know everybody's probably thinking the same thing. I'm thinking like, oh shit, what they about to do now? Have everybody super zombies, fucking VR, AR zombies out here, like. And it might be crazy with society and how society going to probably start interacting is if you don't have these fucking AR, VR goggles, then motherfuckers not even going to interact with you or talk to you. That's fucked up. Like. You be trying to talk to somebody, ask for directions, they just ignore the shit out you. Like, you know, you can't interface with me. Don't talk to me, basic human. That's fucked up. Yo, I'm laughing too much to be trying to do a live stream. I'm laughing in my head. I'm trying to give you the jokes. I'm laughing in my head. I'm just gotta keep giving them to you. Well, let's head over to fucking PowerPoint. How y'all feeling? I'm about to throw some music on. Quick vibe music. I've been doing alright. Trying to figure this live streaming shit out. Not really trying to go viral. I'm trying to go organic. Let shit flow, shit come to me. let it get a core audience of people that are like-minded people like me. Of course, most of my friends and different things like that, but just a core audience of like-minded minds. Even if I'm wrong on certain topics or subjects, or maybe straight too far down the rabbit hole for people to keep up. Be just good to just know that there are people on this journey that I'm on. Like I'm way farther ahead on the path. Like y'all gotta catch up to the shit that I mean in my mind. Of course, if we can get this money and these resources, we can fucking implement and start building our own fucking AR goggles and different things. Our own programs and apps for this fucking platform. Imagine if YouTube got in the fucking they got plenty of enough money to fucking come out with a goggle, a VR. They call it a virtual tube or something. AR, YouTube definitely should come out with a joint, and it really definitely interacts with your videos to the point that when you do live streams and different things, you can actually sit inside an auditorium while the person doing a live stream is like sitting up on a virtual stage, and you can see them and interact, maybe comments. That would be crazy. The moderators be standing there like security and shit. Like you say some dumb comment and during the middle of the live stream and shit, they just fucking grip you up and toss you out. Like that shit it'd be lit. YouTube, give me a job with your fucking research and development, man. Stop playing, man. Go ahead and just send the plane tickets. I'll be out there. Let's go into this next video on PowerPoint though. Let me get me off the screen. I don't even know where I'm at. There I go. There I go. Take this off. Alright. Let's get in some PowerPoint. Hope it ain't too loud.
These days, reality is a bummer. Everyone's looking for a way to escape. James Halliday saw the future, and then he built it. He gave us a place to go. The Oasis. This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do, but they stay because of all the things they can be.
See a little side-by-side comparison of it? That was crazy.
This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own.
I can't wait to play some driving games on it. Driving games gonna be lit. Driving games gonna be fire on this channel. That's what always fascinated about the racing scene on Ready Player One. That shit used to be banging. I used to watch this shit over and over and over. Like, yo, that shit would be fire to have a racing game like that. Like, they got games like that, but just the way it was just like the buildings was collapsing around you and things when they was racing. All right, reading time. It sucks, but I'm a little too tipsy to be reading, but we gonna read, I guess. All right. Try to get some more creepy insights into it. Apple's eyesight feature on Vision Pro is creepier than it needs to be. The slightly bizarre feature on Apple's mixed reality headset will show your eyes while you're scrolling apps to indicate you can see people clearly. So basically, when you're just scrolling, you're not deeply immersed in a game or app where it's fully over your vision. It'll show your eyes, I guess, to let people know that. But it's not actually showing your eyes. It's showing a avatar scan CGI rendering of your face, your eyes, which that's what they think is creepy. But it's showing your eyes, letting you know they can see them. But then it's it's a little danger to it, because when your eyes not showing, people know, oh, I can just walk up and punch this motherfucker dead in his nose. Like that. See, that's gonna be the problem. Like, you gotta have alarm system, vicinity alarm, like dee dee dee. Yeah. Your vision just goes straight clear when someone get too close to you or something. That's what they need to do. See, research and development. Come on, Apple. You know where to find me. All right. Hope the mic is doing all right. If you're just scrolling your Vision Pro apps, your eyes will show up on the headset, blinking and staring out at the world like a creepy ass. It's gonna be creepy. But if you're fully immersed in it and experience, your eyes won't be shown, which signals those around you that you cannot see them at that moment, according to Apple. Dangerous. You need some type of vicinity type of feature that your apps just drop automatically if someone get too close to you or something. Cause like, yo, please don't hurt me. Motherfucker be like, oh, you can't see me, huh? Boop bap, boop bap. All right, let's go to the next one. I got this because I think this might be with Meta Quest though. So we about to start getting into the verses and what's the difference and which ones should you get on a budget or if you got the money. So check this out. This is hot interactive game. You can sit in your living room and zombies is busting through your windows. This is crazy.
Happy Questtober, everyone, and what better way to celebrate Questtober and Halloween than with some zombie action. With the launch of the Quest 3 and mixed reality, I've been super excited to share these experiences with my friends and family. So wouldn't you know it, when we had a Halloween party the other day, I just had to get some people in the headset to try the upcoming mixed reality mode from Drop Dead the Cabin, Home Invasion. Boy, was it a blast watching people testing out this mode and running around my studio screaming and shooting at zombies coming through the windows and doors. A special thank you to the developer for partnering with the channel to allow me both early access and the support to make this video a possibility. I can tell you right now, seeing zombies crawling through your windows and breaking down your door is a life-changing experience in mixed reality, and I'm going to walk you through how exactly this mode works and show you some gameplay right now. Let's do it. Welcome to my studio, aka the zombie apocalypse, thanks to the Cabin Home Invasion, which is a free update for Drop Dead the Cabin. This is a really, really cool way to experience mixed reality on the Quest 3. Look at the detail in these hands, by the way. This looks really, really good. So what happens is you actually, when you set up your space, you add your real windows and your door, and it replaces those with portals, essentially, to the Drop Dead universe in the cabin, and it's terrifying. Let's armor up really quick. This is our axe. So we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna grab this revolver here.
A true classic never goes out of style.
That's right, it does not go out of style. Let's grab some ammunition here. Put this on our side here. And to actually start the experience, you're gonna start the transmitter. The goal is to survive until the transmitter hits 0, and it's a challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna tap this button to start. You've got to do this kind of little puzzle thing. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. Here we go. Oh, look, they're coming for us. Look. You see them? Got him. They're going to break down the windows anyway, so we might as well just shoot the windows out. And they're going to try to tear down the door. I can hear them all around me. Stay away from me. This is really freaking fantastic and terrifying at the same time. Like, oh, they're trying to break down the door? Not yet. Oh, jeez, I'm crow! Get away from me! Like, coming in your actual windows actually makes this pretty darn terrifying. Oh, he's trying to get in the door.
Well, I was thinking also when I was thinking with this, like, the way spiritism is and dimensions and all the shit that I cover and I talk about, is definitely could be a spooky, creepy medium to, like, who knows? Be careful, man. You be thinking they fucking digital zombies, and they might be actual some type of AI or spirits type of demons or something. Could be actually in that form of that program or something like that. It's just a weird direction we could be going in, like, to where we create our own demons and our own devils, and then eventually AI take over, and then we just be looking dumb as shit, like when AI creating real fucking holograms and shit like that, monsters that really pick your ass up and choke you and throw you out the room. Holograms can fucking really interact with you, start beating your ass. So, but that's why I said that'd be thorough though when they come up with the suits though. You can feel the vibrations and hits and punches. All right, so let's keep going.
Get away. Get away from me. They try to take down the tower. So you got to try to stop them from taking that down. Got him. Gotcha. I like to keep a backup in my hand. Oh, shoot! Try that reason exactly. Look at that. You can actually see right out into the universe. Isn't that freaky? It's freaky. That's my window. That's like, this is the real world. And there's zombies here. Crud. Oh crap, the big things, or the fast things I should say. They're not super big, but they're very fast. You got 11 minutes to last until extraction. They haven't taken down the tower yet. What that tower does is it's a beacon.
Please be over.
Is it over yet? Oh, good, okay. That beacon is... Ooh, nice. A new gun.
More resources will be given.
There we go. We've also got a bat. We'll get the bat and we'll just throw it on the ground for now. Good. I like this gun a lot better. Once the bell rings, it's time to go. It's a very weird experience.
Well, I was thinking in my head, this might end gang violence and make a gang game. Motherfuckers ain't even gonna be having real guns and trying to kill each other or whatever no more. It might spill over into the real life. Like, oh yeah, you kill me on VR, huh? Oh yeah, I'm about to pull up, nigga. Like, but nah, for real, like you might. And the niggas gonna be called a fucking gang game Chicago. like that should be banging. Like Chirac, like that should be fire as shit. Like niggas don't have to be gang banging no more. They can just gang bang on VR and shit. Pull up on me in VR, nigga. Pull up on me in VR, nigga. Send me your location in VR, nigga. I pull up. It'd be better than real motherfuckers killing each other than shit.
When... Oh, crap. They're coming. Oh, they took the beacon down. That was fast. Crud.
Dang, yeah, bust shit out that zombie. I can't even hold you.
Oh, crud. Oh, crap. Come on, beacon. They're coming for me. Oh, crap. Crud. Where are they? Oh, shoot. Okay. Jeez, some roll. Stay away from me, please. Wait until you see what happens next. It is...
You know, definitely Resident Evil gonna get in on this action. Like, just from looking at this, like, oh, Resident Evil definitely gonna get in on the action. Like I said, they should make it more like a lot of more MMOG games to fit for these type of platforms, to where we ain't gonna be killing monsters. We gonna be like fighting each other in VR. That should be fire. Like Power Rangers game. Come on, let's go. Come on, Saban.
Insane. Crud. Being able to physically walk around your environment is actually kind of mind-blowing. I'll be honest with you. Come on, take them down. Gotcha. Once the bigger weapons come out... Ah! Took out the signal again. I can hear him coming.
He ain't coming faster now. His ass about to die. It's over with. Get him. Get his ass. Get the colonizer.
Crud.
Why they got me black? Damn, he just went through the floor.
I made it to the next round. Ooh, yes. It is time now for some fun.
That shit cool as shit. Let's go to the next video. That was cool as shit.
Why don't any of you care? Why is no one buying this headset? 3 months ago, I and the entirety of VR YouTube reviewed the Quest 3, and despite this headset receiving a generally positive response from the entire community, Quest 3 sales have been in the toilet. Mark Zuckerberg is building an underground bunker. Why? What is that about, bro? And instead, this Christmas, it wasn't the Quest 3 at the top of Amazon, but instead a now 3-year-old VR headset. The Quest 2, with a price reduction and trust from a mainstream audience, absolutely smoked Meta's new flagship headset. So I asked you guys what you wanted to know as Quest 2 users about.
Like, why? That's what I've been seeing too. It seems like people are going back to the Quest 2. Maybe they got it a little bit better right on the first try. Maybe the upgrades fucked it up, and maybe it don't fit the same on your head, different things. So let's see if he goes into it. Cause I was thinking about that, like, shit, I'm about to get one of the old John, like Quest 2 and shit. Rock out with that John, probably like 300, maybe.
The Quest 3, and more importantly, what would make you buy one for the $500 asking price? And this is what you said. Battery deteriorate quick. Not deteriorate, I mean battery is ass. I had a seizure. Ignore everything I've just said. On release, I and others had pretty poor battery life. Meta claimed 2 hours of playtime, but on my first charge I got more like 40 minutes while playing mixed reality. Others complained of poor battery life too, and along with the convenient release of the Meta-made Quest 3 battery head strap, it seemed Meta may have anticipated this poor battery life. This $150 head strap, by the way, ended up not actually being able to charge the headset for a lot of users, and Meta ended up halting the sale of the head strap, but last month
Meta
did eventually resume the sales after figuring out what was wrong. Thanks, Dad. Since my review, the Quest 3 has become my daily headset, and after multiple charges, some software updates, and playing regular non-mixed reality VR titles, I'm getting much closer to that 2 hours of advertised playtime. Reports of the poor battery life also seem to have dropped significantly too, at least judging by a quick Google search and looking at the dates the majority of complaints were posted. Also, a litany of third-party companies have now released their own battery straps that, actually work, and for significantly cheaper than what Meta are asking for. So I think at this point, even if you get poor battery life on this thing, there's enough alternative cheaper battery straps here that other...
Well, even why don't they have like some type of battery pack that you can like put in your pocket, like, and just like a battery pack we have for our phones and stuff, that like a little quick USB cord. Like, it's like they making shit more difficult than it has to be. Like, okay, they trying to make you buy some super high tech model or something that was probably made for 50 cents somewhere, and they trying to make you pay like $200 for it. They need to just get a battery pack that plugs in USB to where the adapter where it plugs in and charges at. Something small you can put in your pocket so you can still move around the room or move around. And have a couple of them, like have like 2 or 3 of them on you, and you'll last all day. You need to stop it up, man. Research and development. What's going on, man? Hit my motherfucking line. I wanted to stop because, yo, this shit right here need a commercial, yo. I feel like I got the golden ticket. I got the golden ticket. I got the... Y'all try these, John? These... Yeah, check them out. And they say it in French. Ferrero Rocher. I know y'all tried them Jones before. Chocolate. For a chocolate man. Yeah. And crush the box. Save the environment. Hit me up. Send my check. Niggas love chocolate. See, I'm trolling. I'm trolling right now. Get off the screen.
I think the battery experience on this thing is fine. It has the cognitive ability of a glue-sniffing bald monkey. Please like and subscribe. Also join the Discord so you can spam the worst emote ever made of me thus far at discord.gg/GetHit. How good is mixed reality? Very good. Pass-through still needs work, but the one mixed reality demo that the headset ships with is fun and a cool proof of concept. Beyond that, it's pretty f***ing useless at the moment besides farming views with mediocre TikTok content by presenting a basic mixed reality demo to an uneducated mainstream audience who thinks it's the coolest fucking thing VR has ever done. There's more hype around mixed reality rather than any actual meaningful content here. In terms of actual use, using the Quest menus in mixed reality instead of the Quest home is actually a really nice feature. I basically never use my Quest home now and instead just default to accessing my menus and going into games via mixed reality. It's great, but it's more of a nicety than a necessity. It's not worth $500 though. I already have a lot of Quest 2 accessories, so would it be worth it to buy a Quest 3? Most third-party accessory manufacturers now have Quest 3 equivalents of all of the Quest 2 products that you likely already have, all out right now. It took a while to get one of my favorite head straps, the Kiwi Elite strap, not sponsored on the Quest 3, but they finally got it out and I bought it immediately. It's great. I also replaced the face pad with an adjustable AMVR face pad as the stock Quest 3 pad adjustment mechanism broke on me because it's made out of flimsy shit, but I get it. It's tough to just leave all your Quest 2 accessories behind when you spend so much money, but for the improvements in display, FOV, performance.
Damn, all that, you might as well build your own, John. What the fuck? I seen them augmented glasses for like 200, 300 on Amazon. I wonder if you compare them or Bluetooth them with some controllers, cause they doing too much. You gotta buy the shit, then you go on Amazon for aftermarket pieces and shit that people make and design, and switch them out to get the best feel. Like, research and development department, what are y'all doing? Y'all can easily just find these people or these companies and just give them a contract to fucking make sure all your new versions come out perfect. I just don't understand. Like, I get that y'all probably trying to put out a little bit shitty product so people will keep buying more. Y'all don't want it perfect to last forever. But come on. It ain't gonna last forever if people don't go buy it. They gonna be like, I ain't buying that. $500 just for it to be falling apart and shit.
And comfort, you should at least consider it. Is the pass-through as bad as everyone says? Yes and no. When the Quest 3 released, I and others on the pass-through a fair bit because it wasn't remotely close to the quality that Meta was demonstrating in advertisements and promo material. Obviously, you'd have to be a pretty big, bald, glue-sniffing orangutan with a crippling coke addiction to believe that this is what the finished product would look like. I mean, it's quite obviously produced promo material, but Meta took it a step too far and instead continually presented in every fucking example perfect quality pass-through in otherwise pretty standard, believable looking demos, leading most to believe that the pass-through would at least, at bare minimum, somewhat resemble this. But in reality, it looks like this. Don't get me wrong, this is great pass-through in comparison to every other VR headset on the market, but Meta seem to have a total inability to express any level of honesty in any of their marketing. It's obnoxious, and even people uneducated in virtual reality don't take this sort of marketing seriously because there's nothing of actual substance to latch onto. So yes, the pass-through is in comparison to what Meta sold everyone, which was a lie. Thanks. Bad. How comfortable is it? Not very. The facepad shape is clearly trying to fit as many different faces as possible and ends up not fitting anyone particularly well. Upgrading to this padded AMVR facepad helped me a lot, and coupling that with switching to this Elite strap from Kiwi Design fixed most of the comfort issues with the headset, though it's still slightly awkwardly weighted, leading the headset to rest at a slightly awkward angle, as you can see here, to where the head strap is positioned. This is even worse on the stock strap and is also pretty bad on the rigid Elite strap, but the Kiwi strap with the kink in the middle helps a lot to keep the headset at its max clarity and FOV by being able to move independent of the front of the headset. But the fact that you even need this because the headset is so awkwardly weighted and the facepad is so generalized is just a bit silly. Are there any issues with the mic or lenses like dead pixels? A few users like Nathy received units with dead pixels, though in the past I've been able to get Quest 2 units with this same issue replaced for free from Meta, so I'm sure Meta will do the same with the Quest 3 if you reach out to support. Dead pixels are kind of unavoidable and will happen to a percentage of any display-based device, so when you buy any headset, check thoroughly for any so you can get a replacement in time. In terms of the microphone, when the Quest 3 released, the mic was pretty dog shit, but some software updates have seemingly largely rectified this, and I haven't experienced any users complain about my mic quality.
See, what the fuck? You pay $500 and you damn near gotta build it yourself. Come on, man. Damn, see, that's why you always gotta go on YouTube and check out reviews and really understand what you about to buy. Cause I'm gonna get one, but damn, what the fuck going on?
During games. Is the performance and display much of an increase that it's worth it? Yes. Obviously, what you defined as worth it is subject to your own income, but as someone who has cool money because my Subaru's engine decided to prank my bank account into zero money, I still think that this performance increase and display improvement is worth it. Enough games are now implementing higher visual quality Quest 3 versions of their games that this headset's performance is actually being made use of, and for games that don't have Quest 3 variants of them yet, at bare minimum, they have more reliable performance, especially while using the Quest menus. It's just so much less of a headache and it doesn't freeze as much that, at least to me, I'm never looking back at the Quest 2 from that ease of use alone. Is the tracking better on the Quest 3? From my experience, I have experienced far less tracking cutouts, especially in faster paced games. Tracking generally also seems to be more accurate and it doesn't drift around as much, though in some games like Racket Club, I'd like to hold the controller at weird angles to get certain shots off, and that blocks the infrared dots, and that causes my in-game hands to just shoot off to space. But provided that you're holding things properly and not ramming them up your ass, yes, I think generally it is better. Is it worth the upgrade because of the colored pass? No. What are the positives and negatives about the Quest 3 controllers over the Quest 2? The Quest 2 controllers are like heavy, clunky junk in comparison to the Quest 3 controllers. The difference in weight is significant and the ergonomics are significantly better. There's also less to break and gorilla tag with the lack of a tracking ring, without the cost of potentially breaking your fingers. Instead, I played a game of Racket Club where a guy literally fractured his thumb mid-game, and that may have been avoided with a tracking ring to take the hit of his desk. Is the display good enough to upgrade from the Quest 2 to a Quest 3 when all you do is PCVR? Yes, I think that this is a very good PCVR headset. Sure, you get that compression from using a link cable, but the resolution, I think honestly more importantly, color accuracy is so good that anyone that cares about visual quality, it's a night and day difference. Couple that with the wider FOV, the far less glare-inducing lenses, and the IPD adjustment, thank God you easily have potentially the best visuals in any practical non-hammerhead shark VR headset. Quest 3 or PSVR 2? Okay, besides the fact that one is a $500 native VR headset and the other is a $550 wired headset that also needs a $500 console, PSVR 2 at the moment, in my opinion, is only really good for Gran Turismo 7, a game that is about $70 that to be properly enjoyed in VR needs a $500 or so sim seat and a $200 or so steering wheel. I love my PSVR 2. When my real life Subaru is being repaired, I race my virtual Subaru sideways around the track in GT7, which is a lot. Like, a lot. Right now, the headset doesn't have enough content to justify the cost, and the content that is there due to the tiny sweet spot that the headset has and the halo head strap that likes to shift around a bit under any movement, in my opinion, isn't that fun to play with, as I have to just readjust the headset every 30 seconds to stay in that sweet spot. That's also part of the reason why I only use it for Gran Turismo 7, as I don't have to move my head that much and I can keep the headset clear. So PSVR rant aside, Quest 3 all the way, don't even consider this thing right now. 3 months in, the Quest 3 has a very respectable lineup of content. Quest 3 specific visual upgrades, plenty of third-party accessories, and I think is now clearly a significant upgrade over the Quest 2 that if you have the money spare, is worth upgrading to. Unless you've got to pay your taxes and are now scrambling to pull together money while your Subaru's engine is in a constant state of disrepair, and the last thing that you should be buying is a VR headset. Like, are you out of your mind? What are you doing? Then I think in that case, fair enough. I can't believe
I mean, if you can figure out how to implement that shit and use that shit to get money, that's what I'm automatically thinking in my head. Like, how could you use this shit to get money? Like, could it help your workflow more if you at home doing some type of computer-based work, IT, and different things? Oh, let's keep moving. We gotta hurry up. Live can't wait forever.
Hey guys, I'm Tom the Tech Chap, and I've been living with this, the Meta Quest 3 for, well, the best part of a month now, and I wanted to share some sort of longer term impressions now that there's been a couple more games released, there's been a few more updates. I've been having a great time with this thing, which makes its flaws just even more frustrating. So here's the good, the bad, and everything else you need to know before you consider buying a Quest 3. I will also put a link to this in the description below, and if you do find this video helpful, then a cheeky little like and subscribe would be lovely. Okay, let's start with some positive vibes, and after a few weeks with this guy, it's obvious the Quest 3 is the best all-round VR and MR headset for the money. If you already have a Quest 1 or 2, then this is mostly a big upgrade, and if you want an excuse to jump back into VR or try out MR, mixed reality, or just want a pretty good value PC VR headset that's also great for standalone apps and games, then nothing beats this, flaws and all.
Pop it onto your head, and immediately you'll see the higher res screens and the clearer pancake lenses make everything so much sharper than the Quest 2, even in games that haven't had a Quest 3 upgrade.
That is very impressive.
And in fact, things are so clear now that actually low-res textures and blocky geometry in games are actually more obvious. It's also much easier to stay in the focus sweet spot, meaning there's less eye strain, and the larger 110-degree field of view, up from 97 last year, means better immersion thanks to the...
That shit definitely, when you say eye strain, I almost felt it. Like I felt it. I ain't even put one on yet. Like, it's definitely probably going to be some issues going on if you're wearing it long term with your eyes. What's going to be the long term effects looking at this type of screen for long periods of time without taking a break? You know, they probably got warnings and recommendations to take a break and take it off. You know, motherfuckers ain't trying to take it off though. Pause.
Extra peripheral vision. Plus, there's 2.5 times more graphics power on tap thanks to the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon chip, and also setting up your play area with the new depth sensor is much quicker. Mixed reality games look great with the new color pass-through, the controllers are smaller and lighter and now get some great haptic feedback, and just the whole interface is nice and slick and easy to use. And as the ecosystem has matured, we now have a pretty decent library of apps and games which are genuinely fun and less tech demo-y than they used to be. So that all sounds great. What's the problem? Well, there's a couple of things which I'll come to, but the first one, the main one, I guess, is the price. The Quest 3's had a pretty serious price hike over the Quest 2, and also to get the best experience out of this, you need to buy some add-ons, which is going to just add to the cost as well. And so it's become less of a fun impulse buy that perhaps you could get away with the Quest 2 or the Quest 1. Now you really have to think, do I need this? Am I going to spend the same amount of money as a PS5 on a Quest 3? But I'll come back to all that. Sticking with the positive
but this
stuff.
shit is
and
like
the
a
second
PS5
reason to buy one of these is because it's just so versatile. Now, standalone VR and to some extent MR gaming is still like the bread and butter of the Quest 3, but the extra clarity, the better graphics performance, and that significantly improved pass-through actually makes it a pretty compelling, dedicated PC VR headset, whether it's wired or wireless. I've been having a great time replaying Half-Life Alyx, and the virtual desktop is a great way of working or playing PC games on a big screen, and of course watching movies on this virtual big screen is a fantastic experience. VR workout games are great and actually make exercising more fun. And I could maybe see myself using this while traveling, but it's the MR, the mixed reality experiences that are genuinely new here, and also, on the whole, very impressive. And this is thanks to the Quest 3's new color pass-through cameras that just make all the difference. Although they're not perfect, sometimes you do get some weird distortion, and things do get much grainier in low light. You can play virtual board games, you can fight aliens or somewhat unconvincing zombies that actually break into your room, or even learn piano, although sadly not at the same time. And just being able to move around these virtual objects in your room is really immersive. You can watch stuff in the headset while maybe doing housework, and the new depth sensor is also key here as it keeps track of the headset's position so virtual objects stay in the same place. Because you can use this as a massive virtual monitor at your desk, or anywhere really. You can use hand tracking, the controllers, or a physical mouse and keyboard, and I like the fact you can keep a separate browser window open in the Quest home screen just off to one side. Although I do much prefer using the pass-through to virtual desktops though, it's much more comfortable.
See, with my mind, I'm going to be definitely implementing it to help my workflow. Could be doing multitasking 5, 6, 7 things at the same time, like I'm checking my emails while I'm looking at my taxes, about to file them, while I'm just all types of shit. Just like I could use that. Like, not so much on doing total bullshit, playing games all the time, but just boom, just real quick, like all right, set that up, boom, set that up, boom, like just be like a new level of like trying to interact and get shit done.
That said, I do still think Xreal's new Air 2 or Air 2 Pro AR glasses are more comfortable for longer working sessions or watching a movie, even if they're not so versatile. But essentially we're talking about a pair of sunglasses versus a headset. And you do kind of have to wonder how many convincing, high-quality MR experiences are we going to get, considering only the just launched Quest 3 has this full color pass-through. You know, it's a very small market that will actually own one of these for developers to get on board and create applications and games for. Perhaps as the Apple Vision Pro comes out early next year, that we will see more developers
coming around the corner
and create these really convincing MR experiences. But for now, there's just...
Because I'm pretty sure this video was created probably like 4 to 6 months ago. Maybe longer than that. So, I mean, you probably been hearing about the news, but nah, nigga. It's going to be a market. Because Apple just came in, said stop playing. So, as you see, they're both describing things, if you pay attention, that do great on Apple Vision Pro, and some things do great on the fucking the Meta Quest. So, let's keep going. Skip to the next one. It said 3-month one. I was looking for videos of people who spent 24 hours in one, just to see how the effects and how it feel. They got one video I think a bull spent like 3 days in one, a VR headset. That motherfucker probably was decrepit and like sickly afterwards. Need some milk.
Just isn't a whole lot to really sink your teeth into. But let's talk about the graphics, because together with the new cameras and sensors, inside we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chip, which provides that 2.5 times boost in graphics performance over the Quest 2. But the thing is, only a handful of games have actually taken advantage of the extra power so far, ranging from a basic resolution and frame rate bump up to 90 or the experimental 120Hz, which still makes a massive difference, all the way up to a full graphics overhaul like we get in Red Matter 2. And together with the clearer optics, the high resolution textures, and the better lighting and effects, it all adds up to make a big visual difference to the games. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming out. So while I've been trying out plenty of the updated titles and there are more incoming, it's still hard to say just how many games will take full advantage of that extra power. Dungeons of Eternity's Quest 3 enhanced graphics mode does look better and has nicer...
Remember when I said earlier, like, we create our own demons? Like, this is going to be some uncharted territory. You know how they already projected, like, to 50 to 100 years, AI is going to be a lot of AI, different sentient beings, basically programs and artificial intelligence that become self-aware. They're gonna be all online. These programs aren't just gonna be like programs, program bad guys that just do the same motion. They're gonna be alive soon. It's gonna be weird and creepy. Give me a cyber bitch. Fuck that. Let's go to the next one. He's probably trashing the fucking MetaQuest 2. But MetaQuest seemed like the best, a little bit compatibility so far. But the Apple Vision Pro's next level. But you can only use it for iPhone. Like, that's already a L. Apple.
The Quest 3 has been out for a while now. It's been almost 3 months since this headset was launched. We're going to be using it for a bit of work, a bit of play, but there are still some issues that need to be addressed. Now, I went for the cheapest and most basic model. This is like the smaller model with the basic head strap on it. Honestly, I never really find any reason to upgrade. Even the extra storage space, I've never found a reason to use that, and I've just never had any problems. So using the LiDAR scanner, there's a camera right in the middle of here. You can actually scan your entire space in just by looking around. It's really, really cool. The only problems I've had though is when moving between spaces. So if you move between like this space and like a different room in your house, it hasn't been able to remember which spaces you're in. So you can only really use this in one room. There's an update coming which will actually basically upload your room scan into the cloud. It will then know based on your location where you are, and it will download that room scan and like the whole kind of all the clever stuff that it's doing from the cloud, which will be awesome because then I can move this between the studio and the home and not have to rescan the room in every time. So I've just connected up my Mac and just I can get on straight on with some work, and I currently have one virtual screen in front of me, which is like I don't know, it's a gigantic screen, but everything is super clear. I can actually have 3 screens in front of me. Look at all of my screens. But what I will say is the improved like color pass through is really, really good. Obviously it's not like thoroughly accurate and it's not the same as like not wearing a headset. I can basically see everything in the real color that it is around me. The only thing is like when trying to read screens, you can't really like read a screen, particularly if you want to like check your messages on your mobile phone and like just reply to someone quickly. I can see the time, I can see the photo, I can just about make out that Chris has texted me, but I very much doubt I can read his message. Perfect. Can you let Hudson know that Tuesday filming day? So you can kind of read it. I can't read all of it. One thing that this does allow me to do, that's your glass, isn't it?
Yo, that was the L.
Yeah, cool. Is I can actually use the pass-through mode, so you can kind of.
That's a bad John. All that immersive interaction, and you can't even read your text messages on your phone. That was the L. That was like you got knocked down in the round, in the 5th round just now. Like, damn, MetaQuest. What's up with that? It should be able to see them texts, enhance it to where you can see it clearly. Not just some fucking 8-bit bullshit in your face.
Read it. I can't read all of it. One thing that this does allow me to do, that's your glass, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Is I can actually use the pass-through mode to like very easily walk through. It's a bit warped around the edges, but I can still like genuinely, I think, get it in the, yep, it's going in the glass. I can still genuinely like go and like walk around the house and do things and make yourself a drink. Can you drink it? Okay. Just about.
What if his ass got fucking electrocuted? Right on footage. The first time someone ever tried to drink with it, it is like somehow just you just got electrocuted like a motherfucker. That'd be fucked up, but it'd be well justified. Cause somebody need to do something to stop us. Cause we tripping right now as humans. We bugging out. We about to be bugging with these Jones. Remember I said, like, I wonder how it does the video playback that is showing you in real time. Because you're not looking through actual footage of your own eyes, looking at something of him when he was pouring the water in the glass. The fucking visor is giving you a real time. So is it has any lag? Because you know, like a super millisecond lag in the context of human coordination might be something. It might be slight effect and you don't notice it, but you struggling to pour some water in the glass, like, and in reality you can just pour it real fast if you didn't have that on. Like, yeah, pour your drink and walk away. So that's also what I'm trying to understand, is that's going to be a problem. Super meticulous things like that, you ain't going to be able to do that until like whatever lag or whatever distance, like a replay and whatever is affecting it. I need to check that again.
Okay, around the edges. Really, I think get it in the, yep, it's going in the glass. I can still genuinely like go and like walk around the house and do things and make yourself a drink. Can you drink it? Okay. Just about.
Nasty ass tap water drinking ass boy. That shit just tripped me out. They even drank that. Like, I guess you gotta do it for the video, but I spit that shit out.
But it's not perfect, but it's good enough for what a lot of people want, which is just to walk around and do normal things. Although you wouldn't really answer the door with a headset, because I'm sure to you this looks like stupid. But I can see my screen, and my screen stays over there. So if I'm walking around,
you don't got one. You just ain't up on this.
My virtual laptop screen is still like over there still, which is awesome. It's just, is my hand tracking working yet? Oh, my hand. Kind of. There we go. Hand tracking is now working, so I can walk around. Oh, that's cool. So if I go, I've seen this before. I can go into the kitchen. He says, carrying my screen. Oh no, I've lost it. My screen's gone. Hang on. I'm gonna no, I've got it. I grabbed it. And walk into the... No, he says it's lost it again. Walk into the kitchen with my screen, and I can watch a TV show whilst I'm doing the washing up or something. Very cool. As long as the hand tracking.
I'm getting.
He says
I'm
now
getting
he can't grab it. Come on.
Myself vibe.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure it does.
There we go. Now I've got it. I'm gonna bring my screen.
My old superstitious mind.
Back to my living room.
Keep playing around. I wonder if they say you can get in the bath with that.
Yep.
You get electrocuted, my boy.
Yeah, this doesn't look stupid at all.
Grab some titties,
There we
freak
go,
ass boy.
Nope, he's lost it again. Oh. So this is what I mean. The hand tracking really isn't the best. Honestly, like, I don't understand how it can lose it so easily, especially when I'm blatantly waving my hands around in front of the thing. Like, you can see it's tracking my hands now because it's bringing up all sorts of things around my hand. There you go, there's like a virtual hand now. Yeah, but I can now resume my work. And now I'm back in my office. Okay, so picking up the Quest 3 after using the Quest 1, 2, and the Quest Pro, there are three things that instantly hit me. Now, number one, the image quality and clarity is incredible. It's so much better. Number two, hand tracking to position windows as if they were real. They have kind of nailed the whole spatial awareness where you can just literally pick this screen up and move it around. Problem is, their hand tracking is still atrociously bad on these Quest headsets. I don't know what they're doing, but they should be far, far better than they are right now. It should be able to identify that I've put my controllers down and they're like below me and like not dangling my arms around like I'm still holding the controllers. It just shouldn't happen now. And then number three, what the hell is my keyboard doing in these screen recordings of me sat at a desk trying to work? And after just around about like an hour of working, I definitely feel fatigued with wearing this like thing on my head already. Now this is just the basic strap, but I would definitely recommend going for either the Elite strap or actually finding a good third-party one if you intend on wearing this for a very long time, particularly as the strap on this headset flattens my mohawk, so that's a very, very bad decision. Okay, let's talk productivity now. As one of the big reasons I keep trying like the latest virtual or augmented reality products like the Quest 3 is the possibility of using it in just like day-to-day working, which in itself could provide a huge range of benefits, like being able to see and use a huge, like large display when you're working from anywhere, rather than spending thousands on like large or ultra-wide monitors. 134 inches in terms of like screen size. So yeah, if you want a massive cinema screen in your living room to play games on, that is quite cool. And it brings us one step closer to this always connected world where augmented reality becomes part of our daily routine. So brings us one step closer to this always connected world where augmented reality becomes part of our daily routine. It brings us one step closer when you're working from anywhere.
That was spooky, like. But yeah, like I said before, it's like it's like great, amazing. But then here come the downside. Like it's like you're gonna disassociate yourself. You're gonna be more cut off from your people and your friends and your family, unless they have one and they interact with you, because it's like they can't see what you're seeing. So it's gonna be crazy. But I know I got an idea that they can include people. It's the person have the headset on, he can still Bluetooth or project what he's watching or what he's doing in his headset onto like a TV screen or something, a flat screen you have in your living room, so the rest of your family, like you pulling up movies and stuff to watch, and they can still see it on the living room TV. So that definitely has to be an app that you can have on there that'll let you Bluetooth to your TV or your monitor, so someone else can watch and hear. So you can't just be like excluding a family. Like teenager gets one of that, and now he really don't interact with his family. So a lot of ideas I'm throwing out. Research and development. Send my Chizak. Send my jet. Come on. Y'all know y'all want to. Y'all need a mind like me. Step outside y'all fucking circle of bullshit. Alright, let's see how much longer this gonna be. We need to wrap this live up. Damn, I got like 3 more videos.
Rather than spend
my plagiarizing ass. Plagiarizer.
Spending thousands on like large or ultra-wide monitors. 100.
Fair use though.
34 inches in terms of like screen size. So yeah, if you want a massive cinema screen in your living room to play games on, That is quite
creepy music.
And it brings us one step closer to this
that about?
always connected world where augmented reality becomes part of our daily routine. So there are two ways that I've been using the Quest to work, or rather two apps, and they both serve a different purpose, and both are good and bad for different reasons. Now, the first is using Meta's own app where you can sit in your virtual office and work on 1, 2, or 3 virtual screens. And by tapping on the side of the headset, you can change from being in 100% virtual reality to being in this mixed reality world where you can see and interact with your actual space, but also still see your work screens. And this, it does work great. I think the biggest question I get asked about this is how bad is the graphics quality on the virtual screens? And honestly, the answer is really, really good. Honestly, I had to get up very, very close to try and start pixel peeping. I generally just don't have any problems with what I'm seeing. Now, of course, if you're someone who does like to pixel peep, then I'm sure you're going to find something here to pick at and say that it's no good. But for the most part, and for most people, you can clearly read everything. You can see everything. There's no squinting. The text isn't fuzzy or anything like that.
He's talking
now,
like,
where Meta's
wasn't he
own
the
app
same
goes
person
from
who
here,
said
though,
he
is that
couldn't
when you
read
bring
his
it
text
into
and
a
stuff?
virtual meeting and you
But
can
that's
change the layout of the
what
room to
the
be more of a
advisor
classroom
is showing
based
you,
or more of
not
a traditional
with
meeting room layouts.
your
And now you can chat between yourselves
phone
with
in your
other
hand, I
people
guess.
with
I
this
don't
full spatial audio, so you know exactly where each person is sat, just as if you were sat there in a real meeting space. Now, other than the fact that, of course, that everyone looks like a cartoon, you can also go up to the whiteboard and write or draw things. Now, we genuinely did this for the working in VR video we posted with the Quest 2, which was 8 months ago or so. It was actually legitimately really useful to do this to plan out a video rather than kind of what I thought it would be, which was just a bit of a gimmick when
fun.
it really, really comes down to it.
I think they had a video post of one.
And
They
if
was
other
all
users
playing poker.
don't have a Quest headset that they can join in on, then others can hop in via a video link and appear in.
They was playing a poker game or something. I gotta find that joint. I think it was real. Basically, a bunch of content creators got together and they was playing poker, and a couple of them was acting funny and creepy and doing stupid shit. It was funny. I need to find that joint.
In this floating window, but they still keep the spatial audio, which actually makes you instinctively look towards the person who's talking because that's the direction that their voice is coming, just like in real life. So that is Meta's own attempt, and it is a good start, but it's quite a lonely attempt. You either sit in a room by yourself or you start a meeting and have people join the meeting. But there is an app that fixes the problems of Meta's own app. And before that, whether you're at home or you're at work, one of the problems I'm struggling with right now is trying to monitor everything on my network to know if the kids have switched something off, or if there's internet connectivity issues, or if the Wi-Fi's down, which is more often the case. And if you have a business, well, that's even more of a very expensive tip of a very expensive iceberg. Gary's kind of dying in the sofa over there. Poor Gary, geeky Gary. Well, that is where Pulseway comes in handy. Using Pulseway, you can monitor devices across your network and even have automatic remediation if there are any problems detected. There are integrations with popular services such as Zendesk and Slack. And there is even a fully featured mobile client that allows you to remotely control devices. This looks really weird. Wow, my hand is see-through. My phone is see-through, apparently. Let's resume. A mobile app that allows you to manage all of this just from your phone, and it gives you access to monitor and manage and remotely control devices from pretty much anywhere in the world. So if you're an IT professional or a business and want to give this a try for free, click the link down below to give it a try. And lastly, a huge thank you to Pulseway.
God damn it, I should have known that was a commercial. He's plugging in his
So if you're like me, you maybe prefer just one single ultra wide, you can do that. But where Immersed really solidifies its place for me is when you join one of their public areas. Now you can actually sit in this public space as if you were in a Starbucks, and you can even swap seats and join in on conversations. And Immersed has controls built into
why are you
hand,
talking to me?
So you can kind of D&D yourself so you're not interrupted.
Don't be
you
a
can
creep
also
in
change your
VR.
screens to a smaller screen that you can look over.
Don't be a creep in VR, motherfucker. The way she looked like, why are you talking to me? Leave me alone, sir.
Whilst doing it. Now, to some people, this might sound weird or creepy, or perhaps the first sign of mankind's downfall. But to many people, where recent events have, kickstarted this whole working from home thing, but who miss the hustle and bustle of real people, this is actually a really interesting way to stay connected and meet new people even. Now, where Immersed still falls down a little for me though is some of the basic areas. Now, the screen quality, for me at least, isn't as good as Meta's own app, though you are given plenty of options to tweak and fine tune it if you want to. And the hand tracking, as I mentioned already, at times can be very questionable. Now, of course, that probably comes down to Meta's I guess, lack of implementation for hand tracking. It's just really not the best. But the one significant downfall of using the Quest for work purposes are, well, that one, it's big and heavy, that can be quite fatiguing if you're using it for long periods of time, you know. Like, no, it's not bad, and it is getting better every year, but it is not yet like wearing a pair of glasses. Not yet. And also, to that,
I can feel right now me just having a straight head banger, like straight headache after using that shit for like 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours on my day off, just fucking around with it and be like, head might be bumping. Like, I need to get something to eat. Like, it's gonna be a lot of them moments like, yo, I need to eat. I need to, yo, my head is knocking. Shit already be like that now when I play video games. Imagine you got the shit tightly sealed to your damn eyeballs, like MK Ultra, like a motherfucker going down right now. All right, we go to the next one because he said some good things,
this
but
big white,
he's about to start slamming them. Let's see what the next video talking about on the versus battle.
So Apple finally took the veil off of their most anticipated augmented reality headset, the Apple Vision Pro, and it's looking stunning. Apart from augmented reality, this device is also capable of delivering virtual reality experience, making it a full-blown mixed reality headset. However, in doing so, it has become a direct competitor with the likes of Meta Quest Pro, but with triple the price tag. Now, if you were to choose between either of these, which one would make more sense? Let's find out.
Looking for an animation studio that can turn your story or idea into animated visuals?
Fire.
Look no further than 10 Studio. Our team of experts creates animated explainer videos that simplify complex ideas and bring your message to life. Our experience can help you tell your story in a way that engages your target audience and makes them remember it. Don't miss out on this opportunity to stand out
on some of these videos as I start to build steam and hopefully a lot more subscribers. So shit, if y'all want, throw a couple of dollars, small price, $50 here and there. I advertise your music video, your product, anybody, from companies to small LLCs, whatever you got, hit me up. You see the email that I keep flashing on the screen, cause I'm about to get me a fucking, I ain't gonna lie, I might fold and get the fucking Apple Vision, but I'm gonna have to get an iPhone too. Ouch. Unless they say you can interact with your PC with it, because that's what I'm be using on PC.
Motion sensors, the Vision Pro is equipped to capture every detail of your virtual experience. Comfort is also at the forefront thanks to its flexible straps and a 3D knitted headband that offers a snug fit with cushioning, ensuring a comfortable wear even during extended usage. Now, turning our attention to the Meta Quest Pro, it embraces an all-black design which looks minimal yet high-end. In line with its mixed reality capabilities, the Quest Pro provides ample headroom, allowing users to have an unobstructed view of the surroundings from both the sides and bottom. One striking feature that sets the Quest Pro apart is its remarkable weight distribution. The battery is cleverly placed at the back of the strap, ensuring a balanced and comfortable feel during extended use. Additionally, the front padding of the Quest Pro enhances long-term comfort for wearers. Another notable distinction lies in the control mechanisms. While the Apple Vision Pro can be navigated using hand gestures and voice commands, the Meta Quest Pro comes equipped with dedicated controllers. This difference offers users the choice in how they interact with their virtual environments, catering to personal preferences and varying use cases. Given the fact that both of these devices offer mixed reality capabilities, Meta and Apple has gone all in with the specs. The Apple Vision Pro packs quite a punch with its powerhouse M2 chip, which is seen on most recent Mac devices. On the other side of the spectrum, Meta Quest Pro is fueled by the Snapdragon XR2 Plus chip. Simply put, the Vision Pro struck us as a high-end portable PC, whereas the Quest Pro can be imagined as a top-of-the-line smartphone with mixed reality capabilities. As for the display, Vision Pro boasts two built-in displays, each in Mac devices. On the other side of the spectrum, Meta Quest Pro is PC, whereas the Quest Pro can be imagined as a top-of-the-line smartphone with mixed reality capabilities. As for the display, Vision Pro boasts two built-in displays, each offering over 4K resolution per eye. This ensures good level of detail that's pretty important for augmented reality. Additionally, its interface takes things even further by seamlessly blending with the outer atmosphere, even casting realistic shadows. The Quest Pro, on the other hand, features two mini LED LCD panels for each eye, providing a native resolution of 1800 by 1920p. While it may not reach the same resolution heights as the Vision Pro, the Quest Pro still delivers an impressive level of visual. When it comes to power management, there is an interesting distinction between the two headsets. The Apple Vision Pro does not have a built-in battery, but instead comes with a separate battery pack that conveniently fits inside your pocket. In contrast, the Meta Quest Pro houses an internal battery, eliminating the need for any additional attachments. With both devices offering approximately 2 hours of playtime, you can enjoy your immersive experience for a decent period before needing to recharge.
But with what's the name? That's what I said. Are they gonna have like, are they gonna have more like the battery packs? You can just switch it out or something, or you can only use one battery pack. That's what I'm saying. Like, how much of them for the Vision? How much of them battery packs gonna cost? Like $100, $200. They probably gonna be costing like $500. They gonna get niggas. They gonna get your pockets. They coming for your pockets. Better watch it. So you just had like 2 or 3 of them Jones, and the power run low. It has to be like some type of like switch over time that you can switch the battery and the visor won't die within 1 second of you unplugging the battery pack. It gotta have it to where give you at least 30 seconds to switch the battery pack. And alright, and then in the Quest seems like it has one built in. I don't know why they don't. You can you like have like a dedicated cord plugged into the wall, just plugged into your headset? Maybe you're not doing the creative wild VR and AR games while it's plugged in, because obviously you're gonna have a cord. You don't want to like, or you're gonna have a battery pack you can connect the same way with the fucking Vision Pro. Like, I hope they ain't saying like when the power done you gotta get off of it and then recharge it. Like, come on, man, step your game up, man. Cause like, alright, like when I deliver for Amazon, and when our phone we call them like devices when they just phones, but they bigger phones or ones specifically designed for wear and tear and stuff. So our battery be malfunctioning in those devices a lot, those phones a lot, and we just had the battery pack in our pocket the same way they have with the Vision Pro. We have it plugged in. We have a little portable battery pack with a USB cord plugged into our phone. We have it in our pocket, and we can keep going longer and longer periods of time without, especially if we have a faulty phone battery or something. So they need to stop playing and stop acting like they can't. You just can't switch batteries and just be on it all day. I think you can, but how much is them batteries gonna cost though? That's another problem. Price differences. I need that Vision, but damn, $3,500.
Now this is where things get interesting. The base price of Meta Quest Pro starts at around $1,500, and currently it's up for grab for $1,000. The all-new Apple Vision Pro, on the other hand, starts at $3,500. Yep, you heard that right, $3,500. More than triple of what the Quest Pro costs. If you can care less about the price, early adopting the Vision Pro might just be worth it for a mixed reality experience. Otherwise, the Meta Quest Pro will suffice for your augmented reality cravings while saving up on some bucks. So that was all about the Apple Vision Pro versus the Meta Quest Pro debate. Thanks for watching. If you found the video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos like this on your feed.
Yeah, check them out. Text Influencer. They had a cool flow of the video. Nice and organized, well put together. Short and sweet too, 5 minutes. You know people don't like watching 2-hour lives, motherfucker. Like I'm on this 2-hour live just like it ain't nothing. Like, huh? All right, let's go to the next one. I think we wrapping it up. Damn, a couple more. Let's go.
Spatial computing. The final front. What? Is that what they're seriously calling it? For $3,500? No.
Yeah.
This is the Quest 3 review, and sort of a commentary on why you shouldn't buy an Apple Vision Pro. But this isn't your typical review, because I'm going to break it down a couple of different ways.
Stop it. Get some help.
First, I'm going to approach this from my use case, which is primarily as a PC VR headset, and then I'll go over the standalone perspective before giving you more of the long-term review that you came for, and answer the ultimate question of why you should get a Quest 3 and not a Vision Pro. As always though, the sections will include the good and the bad, and the links are in the description if you want to hop around.
Though, the visuals is probably better. Everything is probably better, but like I said, it might not be as compatibility as Quest. Quest might be. They always do that. Android lets you do more than iOS all the time. But Apple always has some state-of-the-art innovation or a special feature that's just Android be struggling to fucking get. I don't know why. It's always like that. But the Android or the other competitors, Apple's always, for the most part, get it right better. But Apple advances. They always, push the goalpost further. Like, all right, let's see what they talking about. Let's go. We wide awake. Fuck it. I got work in the morning, but fuck it. That work. Yeah.
Now let's get started. So my primary use case for the Quest 3 is as a PC VR headset paired to my desktop for some sweaty, did I read that right? No, that says sweet Steam VR action. Sweaty sounds more accurate though. So yeah, what? I connect it either through the super fast Steam Link or virtual desktop.
Probably wearing that visor all the time. I'm thinking in my head too, like face be all sweaty or your face be all like irritated and oily. Like oily. All right, let's get me back on here. I want to play some games on it bad, but I want a couple of us to have them. Like that's what I said. I don't want to just I got it and no one I know got it, and I'm just talking to strangers online. Like I want like the whole crew have it. We be doing some special projects in it and different shit. Like if you had a job and you might be in remote locations. You all come together on the VR and just do some banging shit in the virtual world. All right, let's go back.
Desktop, both of which have their pros and their quirks. But you can check this video out on the channel for a basic tutorial if you're going to do it on a handheld.
Liar.
What do you mean I'm a liar? No, really, I did make the guide on it. It's not my fault nobody watched. So, with the Quest 3 specs, compared to the likes of most consumer headsets out there, using it has been a delight for sure. The pancake lenses you hear all about, the increased resolution, and FOV are definitely standout features. That resolution bump in particular is just enough where it's difficult to spot some screen door type effect, or the grid type pattern that you might see on these type of headsets. Unless of course you pay close attention and become one of those pixel peepers. And FOV is something that the Vision Pro doesn't really tell you much about. So what makes this thing better than spending $3,500 on that Vision Pro, you might ask?
Yeah, let me
Other
know.
than the obvious anyway. That
What?
might be its use case as a standalone device. The Quest 3 has both a necessity and a bonus built in at the same time. So let me explain. The necessity part is the inside-out tracking. While I know some users out there will point out that they love their Valve indexes, I've never used one, and I've never had the space or the money to dedicate to external tracking devices like the lighthouses or the base stations. Yeah, the Vision Pro has cameras to track too. And yes, it has some good hand tracking, but people are forgetting that the Quest 3 also has hand tracking built in. So the inside-out tracking that I just mentioned is an absolute must for me. On the other side, which I consider a bonus, it's the Meta and Quest exclusives, which have been a welcome surprise, because I'm generally not a fan of platform exclusives, but after trying out a few on the Quest 3, I've been pleased with the offerings, even as a self-proclaimed graphics, oh, I can't say that on this channel, can I? On top of that, mixed reality, or the marketing way to say a bunch of games or graphics thrown onto what you see in real life, has also been impressive with the front-facing cameras. Just like in this game, just hoops. Playing basketball in your own living room or house is surely not something you can do with another device in this price range. I mean, obviously though, you gotta not suck to have more fun, I think. Okay, yeah, this is probably more proof that I'm not an AI. right? And then there's things like mixed reality in a game like Lego Brick Tales, which gives you the level of detail and ability to manipulate the pieces and bricks that you see in real time in your own space. And that's definitely next level. These are the type of experiences I think that people who are skeptical about VR or uninterested in VR, or the spatial computing, let's call it, could get behind, even if it means that they have to put on a weighted device on their head. And Apple has done a good job of marketing that to everyone out there who has spent their $3,500. Yeah, sure. We've seen some promotional footage of the mixed reality functionality in the Vision Pro, but nothing I'd argue is worth the additional $3,000 over the Quest 3. Unless you really, and I mean really, want someone to see your digital representation of yourself. I'm sorry, persona. Wow, we really are in the Matrix now, aren't we?
Yup.
To the desert of the real.
All of my complaints, though, I promise, I will explain more in the conclusion. But here's where I'll insert my long-term review. How has the Quest 3 been treating me in these past few months? Despite my initial reservations about the cost, and what looked like a minor specs bump coming from a Quest 2, everything seems to be lining up actually more than expected. Updates have been steady, and accessories have been coming in fairly steadily as well. To be absolutely fair to the Vision Pro, there were very few accessories for the Quest 3 at launch, like the battery packs. At first, I tried to convert my Bobo VR M2 head strap with some mixed success buying a 3D printed conversion kit. But luckily and thankfully for me, Anapro swooped in to save the day. Now, they didn't sponsor this video, and the headset itself I paid for with my own money, but they were generous enough to send over a couple of things like this sweet bag, battery head strap, face cover, and grips. So let me tell you, I was genuinely surprised with the quality and comfort of the battery head strap and the bag. Wow.
They send me some stuff too. I mean, I'll start reviewing some stuff. I'll be trying to think about that shit. I love to fucking review this high tech shit all the time, every day. I'll be on it. Like, give me that. We're in the virtual world, my nigga.
Make quality goods, ones that won't cost you an extra $200, like the Vision Pro battery pack, or the Vision Pro carrying case, which is another $200. Are you kidding me, Tim? I'm using these as illustrations of how important it is to have aftermarket accessories. Given how many Quest 3s we think have been sold already,
you do want to protect something you paid $3,500 for, though. That case better be fucking steel.
that just means more accessories to choose from, which is fantastic for the consumer. And more important than accessories, you could say that the developers and the game support is also key for any new device. And because of that install base, I imagine that going forward, we are only going to see even more games and apps for the Quest platform, and the Quest 3, maybe even Quest 2, and that's awesome. Essentially, you can get a real taste of AR, VR, MR, and whatever other Rs there are out there for a fraction of the Vision Pro's price. Before I go ahead and tell you why I don't think you should buy a Vision Pro, let me say that the Quest 3 is not perfect. There are a lot of things that I do like about it, but there are also some problems with it. Like the fact that you still are reliant on controllers for input for the most part. The hand tracking I think is passable, but even the Vision Pro hasn't solved that input issue. As you can see, they also sell a PS5 DualSense controller as an option to game with. Battery life is also quite questionable for the Quest 3, as sometimes I would get less than 2 hours of battery life without something like the Pro head strap. But then again, the Vision Pro has an external battery, which many people are not talking about. What's more, the Quest 3 also doesn't have the best stock head strap. For a $500 device, which I do think is premium territory, you would think that they could afford to spend a few more dollars for a better head strap. Lastly, I would be amiss if I didn't state the elephant in the room, which is that Meta and Facebook have their security issues and privacy issues, which rightfully people should be concerned about. And so now I'm going to direct my response to the question asked at the beginning of this video. I don't think any sane person in the 99% of the population should be getting a Vision Pro. Call that a hot take, call me salty because I can't afford one. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that by the time you see this, there will be a headset out there that sells at a starting price of $3,500, lasts a mere 2.5 hours on battery, which is not hot swappable by the way, and at least on day one is basically a media consumption device. Okay, you're an idiot, you might say. You can...
It is an L, but it still seems like it has a more even deeper, immersive, interactive, augmented reality type of platform and interface. So you might be hating a little bit, my boy, but you right though. You right, but you still hating, like so. So he's definitely on point.
And play games on it too. My response to that would be, yes, I am an idiot. And also, so what? You can also stream games using a Quest with Xbox Game Pass. So everyone that's saying that the Vision Pro is just scratching the surface on this so-called spatial computing, my point is this. Feel whatever way you want about these devices, and feel whatever way you want about Meta and Apple as companies. You definitely have grounds to, based on both of their histories, with privacy, planned obsolescence, and whatever else. All of things you should absolutely ask yourself whether or not they're important to you. But let me also ask you this. Does it make sense to you that you can buy 7 Quest 3s for the entry price of a Vision Pro? Or that you could buy a Quest 3, any handheld featured on this channel, a PS5, a PSVR 2, and even throw in the latest iPhone and probably still have it cost less than one Vision Pro? Even if the Vision Pro will usher in a new era of whatever marketing term they want to coin, I still think it's not ready. So to me, there's something wrong with that picture. But I digress. Ultimately, what you should do is go to the stores and compare these things for yourself. Don't just take my word for it or any other creator's words for it. I'm pretty sure though that you won't be disappointed with the Quest 3, especially considering all the other stuff you can buy with that $3,000 you didn't spend. Just like you won't be disappointed with this segue to my spawn. He's doing...
Oh, nope. Stop it. Yeah, but you still hating though a little bit, my boy. But you're right though. But you're still a hater. I don't know, man. I'm thinking in my head right now as I'm watching this. I'm watching it with y'all. Like, which one would I get? Even say if I got the money for both. Like, if I had the money for both, I'd get both actually, and just have one for more. The Quest 3 would be on the move outside or anything like that. But it seemed like the Apple Pro Vision is more augmented reality to the point where you can just wear it anywhere outside. Seems like the Quest 3 is still more for home based as much. So that's the vibe I'm getting off of it. Like, you can actually be on the move even more with the Vision Pro out in society and reality. But the Quest 3 is more like a home based, a more like home office type thing. Stay inside more. I don't know. I have to check more into it, but that's just the vibe I'm getting. So I don't know which one I would get. Honestly, I still would get the Vision Pro, but like you said, extra $3,000 that's a L. It's like you gonna get it, but you gonna take that L though. So I don't know. Apple maybe should have had a price a little cheaper, probably like around $2,000 or $1,500 for like the entry level. $2,000 for like a more upgraded with all the accessories. But just that go all the way to $3,500. Y'all greedy, man. Like, they're gonna keep it up until one of these companies create a new Android or a new fucking software phone platform, and they're gonna do everything that you doing and everything that Android doing and do it way better and for a cheap price. And Apple gonna be looking stupid because they had a chance to be nice to its customers, but they not. They don't give a fuck. Apple don't give a shit.
4 years ago.
That's why I'm Android. Team Droid. Cheap ball.
Meta released the first all-in-one VR headset. And now we got a new competitor, the Apple Vision. And in this video, we're gonna make a side-by-side comparison. Motorcycle has to be driving by as soon as I start. But as I was saying, and now a new competitor joined, and that is Apple. Introducing the Apple Vision Pro. And in this video, yes, you clicked on the title, we are comparing the Quest's latest VR headset, the Quest 3, against the Apple Vision Pro. In case you're wondering, why are we comparing two almost totally different VR headsets against one another? Well, it's because we're human beings. We're curious. I do understand this is like comparing apple to oranges, but hear me out, as you're gonna find out some impressive things. Now, as always, a scientific scoring system will determine the winner between these two champs. Let's start off our scientific scoring system with build quality. And just like every Apple product, the Vision Pro isn't skipping any corners, as it's using high-end quality aluminum with real glass, and the bands themselves are actually extremely soft and very high premium feeling. Meanwhile, the Quest 3 continues using plastic but not cheap plastic that will easily crack or just feels rough around the hands. More like vehicle interior type of plastic. It's durable, it doesn't feel cheap, it gets the job done. But Apple definitely does take this one. Comfort, a category many people, myself included, would like to hear. The Quest 3 out of the box comes with a mixed feeling head strap. Some people love it, some people hate it. Me, myself, I feel like it could be easily improved. So it's highly recommended picking up a third-party head strap. With that said, this does mean you can basically make the Quest 3 fit your head shape much comfortably, so you have more choices to choose from. But out of the box, Apple wins thanks to its solid build structure. The fascia is super soft, feels like a pillow, even though the headset itself is quite heavy, around 600 grams, comparing it against the Quest 3. And yes, the weight does balance mostly on front of your face. I still have to give the winner to Apple. After wearing it for several hours straight in one sit, I was actually more comfortable using the Vision Pro than the Quest 3. So Apple wins comfort. Ooh, it's starting not to look good for a Quest 3. Moving on to the IPD. I feel like this is a very powerful category, as it will allow more users to easily put on a VR headset for their specific need. The Quest 3 has an IPD slider that ranges between 53 all the way to 75 millimeters. The Apple Vision Pro can go down to 51 millimeters, all the way to 75. Apple wins this one. Now, FOV. This was quite challenging to find, as I was having a hard time finding it on Apple's website. Many reviewers were commenting about it, but we'll leave this part out. I talked to an Apple rep. He unfortunately didn't have this information, so Apple is hiding the FOV. But what we do know so far is that the Quest 3 has 110 degree of view, and the Apple, comparing it with other headsets, I want to say the Apple is anywhere between 90 to probably like 98 field of view. So the winner for FOV is definitely the Quest 3. And for gamers, when it comes to refresh rate, the Quest 3 can actually go up to 120. Meanwhile, the Vision Pro can go anywhere between 90 to 100 Hertz. So the Quest 3 wins this one. Ooh, the Quest 3 is actually making a comeback, it looks like. Now, internal batteries. The Vision Pro obviously is the one that has an external battery. There's pros and cons to this. Meanwhile, the Quest 3 has it all built in the front portion of this head unit. So all the way is directly on your face. Now, I would personally prefer the battery to be on the back like the Quest Pro was originally for a better balance, because with a wired cable like this on the Apple Vision, you can replace this without needing to take apart your VR headset. So for better longevity, I have to go with Apple Vision. And real quick, if you notice I've been using the word AR or VR headset a lot, it's because whatever marketing word Apple is trying to create or do, let's face the fact, this Apple is calling it spatial computing. In reality, it's a VR headset. You put it on your face, it has the capability to do mixed reality and virtual reality. It's a VR headset, just like the Quest 3. So I don't want to see comments down there saying it's not a VR headset. It's a VR headset. I'm not the only one that also says this. Other reviewers have been saying the same thing. Don't fall for Apple's marketing. But now, battery life. The Quest 3 has a battery life that's rated about an hour. Realistically, my real world experience, I'm able to get anywhere between 45 to maybe 55 minutes under a single charge. Apple Vision is claiming to be able to last 2.5 hours, and since the battery is swappable, Apple wins this one. Now when it comes to apps, this is day one. If I recall, my Quest 1 VR headset, when I got that on day one, the App Store was extremely limited. Now it has access to YouTube, Netflix, big screen, and much more. Meanwhile, the Vision Pro, you can find all the amazing important apps like Safari and small games here and there, but for entertainment apps, YouTube or Netflix is not on here. But you do have HBO Max as well as Disney Plus. If HBO is still calling himself HBO Max, I think they're just HBO now, but you know what I'm talking about. Now there's pros and cons to this. So as of right now, for consumers, the Quest 3 definitely does have more apps, more community support as well. So the Quest 3 wins this point. And before you argue, well, you could view videos or watch YouTube videos on Safari. Yeah, you're right. But you lose the advantages of having the Netflix app, which is downloading movies or TV shows. So you don't need a Wi-Fi connection. Same applies with YouTube. And Safari does not support VR video viewing as well.
What the fuck is
that's
this
why
piece of
the Quest 3
shit?
wins that one.
I don't know what it's about his videos or channels. It's like informative, but come on, speak it up. I had to turn the fucking mic input up super loud. Now I gotta adjust it back down because the next video probably gonna be super loud. I mean, Jesus Christ. Get some pep and some energy in there. Get a little enthusiasm. I mean, he's more of an informative channel. He's not like a jokey joke clown review reaction channel like me, goofball. Let's see what we got now. Let's go to the next video. Let's wrap this up. I've been on this live long enough. You get the point. Let's become fucking VR zombies. It's beautiful. I found the video here of, I guess somebody did 24 hours in the Vision Pro. Let's see how they feel. Like a robot.
You've heard all about it. Apple's Vision Pro. It's the company's biggest bet yet on a future beyond the iPhone. Let's do this. Yes, I got my hands on it and didn't take it off my face for 24 hours. Oh, amazing. Or at least the better part of 24 hours. That feels really nice. Ever since Apple announced this headset, I've wondered, how is it going to fit in our lives? We've already got screens everywhere. What does this $3,500 face computer do better? Since I couldn't test it for long stretches in my real house. Can you see my eyes?
They ain't having that shit. They like, take that shit off, mommy. Think it's a fucking game. Put you in your fucking VR face. Take it off. We're gonna destroy the house. Kids don't give a fuck. But let you be sitting there just being extra bored while they fucking playing Roblox or watching YouTube or something. They happy. But don't you start fucking doing anything fun or productive. You have to shut that down, mommy. Ain't no escape. Yo, I ain't shit.
My eyes?
What's the button?
No. I headed to the Pocono Mountains and rented this ski cabin because what are these really, if not super high-tech ski goggles? No one's gonna know. So it's noon, which is the start of this journey. What could go wrong? As soon as you put on the headset, you see the real world. Right here is a grid of apps, the home screen. You just look at what you want to select. Then you use your hands to select it. Right now, I'm looking at settings. Now App Store, Notes, Photos, Safari. And to select one, I just pinch. It's really intuitive. And to scroll, you just pinch and drag. The coolest thing is how you can place apps all around you. Apple calls this spatial computing. So I can start writing over here in a document in front of me. I've got email over here on the left, and I've got music over here on the right. I was all set up to do some real work, except one big problem. This is typing. Yeah, it's a struggle for anything longer than a quick message. Thankfully, I have never been so happy to see a keyboard. The real game changer for getting work done? Adding in a Mac. We are connected. Yes, you get a giant desktop for your Mac apps, and you can run Vision Pro apps right next to them. And you too can have this for the low, low price of...
Youch.
But really, I continued to work in the headset for the next few hours, and got a lot done. Next, I had to prepare my persona. Remove Apple Vision Pro to begin capture. Fix my hair. Lips. Can I get a light?
Keep your arms and shoulders relaxed.
See, when you video call in the headset, it can't capture your entire face. Most of the Vision Pro's cameras are pointed outward. So Apple scans your face to create a 3D stand-in for you.
Smile with your mouth closed.
Spooky.
Capture complete.
It says creating persona. What is going on with my cheeks?
That's
and when
how
I
you look.
FaceTime people looking like this,
They mad.
it was universally agreed upon.
I think you look awful.
It's like Botox from hell.
So they did you so dirty, Joe.
And yes, FaceTiming with other people in Vision Pros is as crazy as you'd think. Oh my goodness.
Sure, there's a lot of remarkable tech here, but can you really take me seriously right now?
Yes.
Apple says the Persona feature.
That's how you look, girl. What you talking about? Don't fucking. Ain't no filters. Ain't no social media, them apps and them filters and the and the makeup and everything. No, that's how you look.
A break from this thing. I think it was the combination of FaceTiming and screen recording, but the top of this is very warm. I think it's time to switch into the dual loop band. Feels pretty good. I ended up being happy that Apple didn't strap this thing's battery to my head. I got used to the hanging pack, especially when I put it in this. It's as cool as a BlackBerry holster. I had to charge the battery every 2 to 3
$50.
hours. So most of the time, I just stayed plugged into the wall. But not for my next activity. And here is our recipe: balsamic mushroom and sausage pasta. Crouton is a recipe app for the Vision Pro. So I put the window on one side of the kitchen and got cooking. It is not recommended to prepare food while wearing the Apple Vision Pro. Okay, sure. Don't worry, my producers were standing by to make sure I was safe. Prepping food was really natural, especially... I could cut onions all day in this. My eyes do not burn. This is amazing. But the absolute best thing, so I see the timer here.
I don't know. Don't look like you know how to cook anyway, period. Wonder how your husband feel about this. Because, I mean, I was a chef for many years, so I guess, like, I can cut and chop fast and slice and dice fast without really looking. But clearly, you're going to have some skills first. It's not going to enhance your fucking ability to know how to fucking prepare food.
And now I can move it over the pasta. And now I have a second timer for 6 minutes that I'm putting over the mushrooms.
Interesting.
This is just the coolest. Was it perfect? No. You're still looking at life on a screen. In low light, I couldn't read things with smaller print because of pixelation. Is there even pepper coming out? I cannot see it. And some stuff just didn't look like the right color. But the display quality is far better than the other leading, though far more affordable, headset, the $500 Meta Quest 3. This is pretty much ready. That's very good. What should I watch? Let's start with some Apple TV. You can create a giant personal home theater in the Vision Pro. Because of rights, I couldn't screen record the 2D or 3D movies and shows that I watched. And even then, seeing it in this video wouldn't do it justice. There's Apple TV Plus, Disney Plus, and Paramount Plus, but no Netflix or YouTube apps.
Oh.
You have to watch those through the browser. And the cinematic 3D virtual reality videos Apple's offering, this is the kind of stuff that makes me nauseous. I do like one of the virtual reality features. Turn the digital crown on the top of the headset, and I am now in a 180-degree view of Yosemite. If you're like me and glasses on, you have to get prescription inserts to use the Vision Pro. Something like that. Wow, crazy. Browser, move over. Okay, I didn't sleep with it. I'm not insane. Morning, everyone. That sounds delicious. Siri, what's the weather gonna be today? 51 and a chance of rain. Perfect skiing conditions. Let me be clear, no one should ski with these on. Apple's very explicit when you first set up the headset to only use it in safe areas. But I headed to Camelback anyway, and worked with the mountain to make sure the entire bunny hill was closed off from others.
Hope you know how to ski, better you know how to cook.
And I only wore them briefly to record some video. Siri, record spatial video. Nope, you gotta press the button. Pulls on. Gloves on. Here we go. The Vision Pro's ability to record and then watch spatial or 3D images and videos is pretty great. You can record spatial video with an iPhone 15 Pro, but hands-free recording is one of the best uses of connected eyewear, like Meta's Ray-Bans. So what's it like wearing these for a day? Painful. but also insightful. The Vision Pro has every characteristic of a first-generation product. It's heavy. Its battery life sucks. There aren't that many great apps yet, and sometimes it's buggy.
Oh.
And oof, personas.
But
That's
when
how you look.
imagine a
Cut it
device
out.
without those constraints, you see where it could be better than holding a phone to your face. Vision Pro is
Boy.
a living computer. For right
I'd
now,
be
it gives
nervous
you a
with her in
pretty
the
great way
kitchen,
to-
like, girl, you can't cook. I'm trying to be nice, but damn. Is that how you cut? Sheesh. Damn, fucking trust fund baby much? Spoiled a housewife much? Something ain't adding up. Need some training, some housewife training. I'm sorry.
work and watch movies. Is that worth $3,500? That's between you and your bank account. But in those 24 hours, I could see Apple's future vision here. A pixelated, yes, and a little distorted glimpse of it.
God damn, girl. I'm stuck on, you need some cooking apps. You need some cooking apps, some cooking tips. Because that was horrible. Jeez. OMG. Let's bring it all back. Let's bring it all back. PowerPoint. Get out of here. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's get back to wrapping this up. So what did we learn here? Are you going to dive deep into virtual reality? Lose yourself? Lose your identity? Or are we going to evolve to some type of philosophical, social, cybernetic minds, philosophers, construction workers and architects, techs and blueprint designs at our fingertips? Things that, of course, you need material like paper and graphs, but this might be different. This might evolve us, but socially, it might devolve us. Did I say that right? See, I need me one now because I need to evolve. But I don't need to be cut off from my friends and lose touch with reality. That's my main idea and premise of this. Is it going to be that we seclude ourselves from each other? You don't have one, so I don't speak to you. You're not on my interaction level. Social media has already divided us in such a crazy way, and I'm not really sure if this is the right direction to go. But I hope we do go this direction. We be responsible and actually learn to better our lives instead of handicap our lives. Because for damn sure, we need motherfuckers to know how to cook and cut vegetables. Worrying about no VR headset and everything now. You need to learn how, what they say on that last video, when that video I played, holla at me when you learn how to fucking kill a chicken, chop his head off, skin the chicken, chop him up and put him in a stew. Everybody's so fucking microwave professionals. Handicap themselves. You wouldn't be able to survive out in the wild. Your battery pack run out in the wild with your fucking visor. How you gonna survive? How you gonna get back? How you gonna read directions, a compass? Build a fire. But if we have unlimited power and an internet connection and a visor, I don't think we'll ever have a problem. Except for a bear come. Fuck you gonna do? Throw the visor at the bear? Ain't shit you gonna do. You gonna die, my boy. So I think, man, can you do this with the fucking visor? Can you, know what I mean? Get your head bump on, know what I'm saying? Can you do that? Can you whisper the visor on? Can you do them, know what I'm saying? Do donuts? Probably can. But I don't know. Of course, now when we see people walking in the street, we're gonna be like, huh? Huh? I'm about to go through all my memes on this fucking closeout. You
You gonna be on the subway in fucking New York. Motherfuckers be punching on you. You gonna be like, please don't, please don't, please don't. Gonna beat them visors right off your motherfucking face. Or you see a motherfucker come through virtual reality church service. Motherfucker gonna be like, he's beginning to believe. But for now, save your money. I wouldn't advise going out there $3,500. Even if you see me go buy one. God damn, $3,500. I'll go buy me a little Puerto Rican, little cheap wheel, little Honda. Be whipping around. Virtual reality that. But I don't know. Hope you enjoyed this live. Hope you don't go running out being an idiot or fucking VR zombie yet. Just wait a little bit. It'll feel a little better when maybe 100 of us in the room have it, instead of you walk in with it and you look like an idiot. You get punched in your face and knocked out for $3,500. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I wouldn't advise it. For now, thank y'all for coming through. I love y'all. Check me out. Stay safe. Check me out Monday.
That's better. I'll wave you from the finish line. Looks like.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.